Hello.
Oh my god.
Good times.
Are we here?
Are we here? We
yes.
should be here.
Yeah.
Don't do that to me. Ha!
So today, first off, I'm not going to be arting. It's too warm.
Yeah, it's too warm and she's too damn tired.
Honestly, yeah. I was like, yeah, art stream. I was like, it's 25 degrees. I'm not drawing in this. Bye bye.
Yeah. Sticky.
Second thing is we're gonna try and stream Skyrim.
Yeah.
Like it was working earlier, but as we all know, it's Skyrim.
Yeah.
Anything can happen.
Yep. Good times, crazy days.
Yeah. Are we still supposed to be on the loading, awaiting screen?
Yes, we are.
Okay, just checking.
And I was just about to scooch it over to the wrong. There we go.
Nothing to see here.
It's been a hard day. Okay.
Yeah.
There. Is it showing up? Yes. Good. Good.
Now we hope that the sound works.
Yeah, it should be. I can't hear it though, so that's nice. No, it's not. It's not. It's not doing it.
It's not.
Yep.
Is there sound on this screen?
Yes.
I
there
know.
is. Oh wait, I know what it is. Oh my god.
Oh, you haven't turned it up yet,
No,
have you?
exactly.
Oh.
Exactly.
So we found out that for some reason Skyrim's there.
Skyrim's really quiet. I need to actually turn it down. Okay, so we need to. Ba-ba-ba-bum. There we go. Do. 1.5. I swear there must be some way we can actually manually input the values here.
Mm-hmm.
I feel it's weird that you can't.
Yeah.
But yeah, that should be good. That should be good.
I'm gonna check
Can you
it.
test it for me?
I'll check it.
Do.
Where's my sound not working?
Do.
Yeah, it works.
Good. Thanks. Yeah. No, I was all prepared to turn the sound up, and then I just forgot. Woo! This is gonna be great. I'm super high energy today. I'm not. I'm absolutely exhausted. So I'm gonna do a new game because I can't remember how to play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, Skyrim is another game I don't really play.
No, it's true. There are so many games that I play like often
Yes.
that you're just like, nah,
Yeah.
nah. I've never seen this screen before. What could it be? What could it be? What do you reckon? What's gonna happen?
It's probably gonna crash. This is the Bethesda game.
That's true.
No. Are you finally awake? I think that's a bloody lie that we're going to get into.
What can you do? Oh yeah, I forgot you can actually look around here. Hi. Hey. Some of you may die, but that's a risk I'm willing to take.
God, the environments look fine, but you look at the people and it's like, oh god. But then again, I've always had that with the Elder Scrolls. Like, I never liked the way they do like the player characters, so to speak. I mean, player characters.
Did walk right into that Imperial ambush. That was silly of me, wasn't it?
How many times have you gone through this now?
Yeah. A little.
Stolen that horse and then halfway to Hammerfell. You there, you and me, we shouldn't be here. It's these Stormcloaks the Empire wants.
We're all brothers and sisters in binds now. Shut up back there.
Hi, Fenris.
What's wrong with him, huh?
Of course, I can't hear this. I'm like, wait, what?
Stormcloak, the true High King.
You know.
Ulfric, Jarl Windhelm? You're the leader of the rebellion.
Oops.
They captured
Yeah,
you.
no, the thing about Skyrim though
Where are
is
they
like,
taking us?
I have this weird thing.
Where we're going. But Sovngarde.
It's a lie, we're not awake.
No, this
We're
can't
just
be.
dreaming.
This
Yeah.
isn't happening.
Very much dreaming.
Hey,
I just want to say that gag would not actually stay on him if he wasn't keeping his chin so far forward. He could pretty easily slip that off if he just kind of tucked his chin in a little bit.
You're right.
Alright, Fenris, get on with it. So disconcerting.
He has one of those voices that when
Yeah.
you hear him, it's just like,
It's like, oh, that guy, hi.
Divines, please help me.
phone.
But yeah, no, see, if he didn't keep his chin so freaking far forward, he could just pop that off and be out of here.
look at him. General Tullius, the military governor. And it looks like the Dalmor are with him.
Damn elves.
I bet they had something to do with this.
Very likely. Never trust any elves. Ever. Absolutely not. So I'm actually going to remake the character that I made. Last time I was going to play Skyrim.
Used to be sweet on a girl from here. Wonder if Velod is still making that mead with juniper berries.
Well, I mean, not for very long, he's not. I mean, spoilers, I guess. So
Yeah.
safe.
Last time when we were gonna play Skyrim and it all went to shite.
It did. It was jerky, it was janky, and I had to play The Sims instead. And I was listening to the VoDs recently because I've been uploading them to YouTube. Where? Yeah, guys, get inside the house. I was practically in tears. I was like, I wanted to play Skyrim and I have to play The Sims. Me. It was very sad, honestly. I'm a little baby.
Who just wanted to have the Skyrim juice.
I'm a little baby who wanted Skyrim juice, yeah.
Instead I was like, but we have the Sims at home.
Yeah. The Sims at home.
Also, yes, I helped out today outside.
You did.
And my hay fever, like at the very end, just suddenly got so bad. I kind of feel like I've been punched in the eyeballs.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I could actually punch you in the eyeballs if you wanted, just to, you know.
I will punch you so hard.
Oh, alright, fine.
So, because I can't listen to the
Yeah.
the game sound at the same time, I currently have this very dramatic Lovers or Liars by Lauren Aquilina in the background of this, and it's very jarring. Like my YouTube just pulled up. I was like,
who am I though? Well, that's not me. I'm a pretty lady, for one thing.
I promise it won't take long to create a character.
It shouldn't. It shouldn't do. First off, do I get? I know my name's later, right?
I hope so. Name prisoner, yeah.
Lady. Let me see. Can I can't remember how to do this. You have to roll down, right? Yeah. And then you have to. Yeah. Okay. No. Jeez. Okay. Fine. Are we a pasty white? Yeah. Did I go for Wood Elf last time? No, I don't know. Well, we're a skinny little mince. Because what we do is we play.
Hey, Lissy, good to see you too.
Hey, yeah.
Welcome to us playing.
It is good to see you.
Skyrim badly.
Oh, or did I want to play a high elf? I can't remember what's
High elf is fun.
Highborn power to regenerate magicka quickly, and wood elves.
You normally play.
Oh yeah, wood elves can command animals to fight for them. What do I normally play?
High elf.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure.
I know you normally play wood elf, but why don't we
go high elf? You want me to play high elf?
Dude, you play a mage.
Yeah.
Isn't it useful, like racially wise, to play a high elf?
Yeah, but they're douchebags. Fucking Altma, look at these people.
I liked him.
Yeah,
I played a high elf.
Yeah, well, you would. What I'm not gonna do is that.
Fine, you go play your wood elf. You go be a little ranger.
I'm gonna be a little mage ranger.
Manger.
Yeah.
A manger, yes. New job, eh? Your dark elves are also really cool.
Your dark elves are really cool.
Basically, all elves are very cool. I
don't trust them as far as I can throw them. But they're great.
I just have a weird, like... I don't know why I played so high elves in like so many different universes. I'm just gonna say it's because with Warhammer I started like that. The only high elves I don't actually like are current Warcraft. Sorry, current WoW ones. I don't like those.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
But that's simply because of the lore. They made the lore really fucky.
Really fucky? No, I mean apparently.
I'm extremely elf biased. Like.
Yeah, I'm phenomenally elf biased. I pretty much play an elf on everything.
But if they're dragons, I play dragons.
Yeah.
That's like
true.
the one thing for me. If there are like
God, that is a
animal
problem.
ears or like animal features in the game,
Yeah.
I'll go for that one. So yes,
That's
I did
true.
originally play Khajiit.
Yeah, actually, when I first played, the other one, Morrowind. I played Khajiit.
Khajiit is really.
They are
They're called Khajiit, aren't they?
Khajiit. Yeah, they have wares if you have coins. See, I forgot to take a screenshot of my character from the side.
To be honest, like, imagine, I mean, playing Blood Elf with WoW is just like, yes, I mained a Blood Elf.
Yeah, same.
He is now Mikote.
Yeah, he
Like,
is. Mine isn't a laser.
Yeah, I think I might have played Elazen, but there's something about the walk animation of male Elazen
Yeah.
that I absolutely despise. I cannot go over it.
Yeah.
So the concept of like maining one like that is just not happening.
No, it's true.
I say this as somebody who mains an aura. I like the orc cycle. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But I cannot unsee Crash Bandicoot, and I hate the person who made
It's-
me aware of it.
That's really funny still.
It's true though. But you know, Crash Bandicoot is also kind of shaped like a
Dorito,
triangle, so I
yeah,
guess it
it's
makes sense.
true.
Yeah.
No, that's too far down. We'll do RPs.
Did you not have a screenshot in the end?
Yeah, I do have a screenshot. I'm working from it, but it's not that clear.
Yeah, Blood Elf Hunters, yes. I played a Blood Elf Mage and then a Blood Elf Paladin. Because I like the Paladin class, but I don't like Alliance.
Yeah, I had a mage at the end.
I like to tank.
You do like to check.
I like how it's kind of funny. Like, when I picked up 14, I was like, I am not going to tank. So I picked up
Dragoon.
Dragoon. So technically, I guess I was tanking.
I was gonna
tanking
say,
the
yeah,
floor.
tanking on the floor.
But then I got used to. I think I played some Marauder, and I really enjoyed that far better than I enjoyed DPSing. And then I rolled a Gladiator, so that was the end of it all. I ended up once again tanking. Legitimately, I love Worgen in WoW and the way they've done the lore, the original lore. I don't know what it's like these days. I can't talk for anything past early Legion. Although I have finished Legion now. Can't talk about anything past that. Why are you all frowny? Can you not get the right neck colour?
Well, I was going to say there are two neck colours and I can't see a difference between either of them.
Neck colour is such a weird slider though.
No, right? Like what changes? What changes? I don't see anything changing. That's forehead colour, that's not the point. I don't see anything changing. Legit.
Yeah, see, I played WoW for far too long. Like, I think I played it from vanilla all the way until end of, early Legion.
Yeah, same.
And then 14 happened. I just love the fact still that I picked up 14 because we liked answers.
Yeah,
And I was like, lol, I'll just download the game now. I got a new PC.
yeah. It's true, it was then.
But we so much were not expecting to like the game that we...
No.
You played on my account
I did.
for quite a while.
Yep.
Yeah, to be honest, I stopped playing WoW, I think, because we did one dungeon in Legion.
It was awful.
And it was so bad that I was like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah,
I'm done.
legit. Yeah, it was horrible. And of course, with Legion, you couldn't you couldn't finish the plot if you didn't do dungeons.
Yeah. Yeah, that was disgusting.
So yeah, it was kind of like, great. I don't want to get yelled at again. So I literally can't finish the plot. Which I mean, I know in Final Fantasy XIV you also can't finish the plot if you don't do dungeons.
Yeah.
But also, what's iTint when it's at home? Well, if I know. Brow.
But now WoW gives me crazy anxiety. I recently picked it up again and I had quite a lot of fun.
Yeah, you did.
But I don't like how grindy it is. It's grindier than 14.
Yep.
Because you just get endgame and it's like a bloody wasteland.
Yep. Mouth. Oh no, my screenshot went away. Don't do that. Sorry, I'm trying to be as quick
Almost
as I can.
ready.
Sorry for the
Promise.
record. Yeah, well. Ooh.
Yeah, now 14 still, like, definitely... I find it a lot less wholesome right now. But back in Heavensward, everybody was just like, yeah, we'll look after you.
It's true.
Even mentors.
Ha.
Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, there was still the meme that mentors didn't know what the heck they were doing, but overall they were a lot nicer than they are now. But the requirement to be a mentor these days,
Yeah.
is a lot higher. So as a result, there are a lot more douchebags, I think, proportionally.
Possibly, yeah. I like that in Skyrim, no matter what you do, unless you download mods, your character's gonna look like 50.
Yeah. It's like the opposite of Final Fantasy 14.
Yeah.
So everybody like age young.
Mm.
You want the character like yeah.
This person's had a hard life, the end. I mean, fair, but also... No.
I like how much time one spends on the character in Skyrim when you play in first person.
Yeah, exactly.
I have, by the
I'm
way,
not even spending that much time, so go away.
I have never played any other Bethesda game except for Skyrim.
I've played Morrowind and Skyrim. Are there any others?
Well, there's like Fallout.
Oh yeah!
That whole thing.
I don't know nothing about none of that.
Yeah, it's...
Yeah, no, for sure. Like you said, non-mentor veterans are way more helpful
I
than
actually
mentors.
used to hide my crown.
Yeah, it's true. And then you got your crown taken away because you didn't meet the new requirements.
I was like, I cannot be fucked to get like the new requirements.
This isn't quite what I had, but it'll do.
Mm-hmm.
Do I get to change my name at any point?
Maybe it's in the next thing.
Well, let's hope. Yeah.
Yeah, finish and name your character. There you go.
Yeah,
Oh yes, sorry, I'm behind.
you're a little behind me. I already did a typing.
Wow.
What?
Dishonored. You know, they might have done. I'm extremely bad when it comes to Western games, I found out recently.
That's true.
Yeah, it's Bethesda, yeah. Dishonored is Bethesda. I don't even know what Dishonored is about, or anything about the game.
Well,
I'm
I
gonna be
guess
honest.
it's probably quite dishonorable.
Oh, Jesus.
You don't have to. Oh, Jesus me! It wasn't that funny. Seriously, dude, just tip your chin in. The gag will slip right off. I promise.
Maybe it's a trick. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, well, he wants to be here. Is that what you're saying? But seriously, all he has to do is just.
Maybe he's hiding a knife in there. Like, you know, he just got it
Yeah.
inside of his mouth. And
No,
like,
you're
you know,
right,
he's
you've got
hiding
him.
the knife.
You've got him.
That's how you'll break out. Like,
Yes.
that's totally how it goes, right?
I'm pretty sure he gets beheaded.
Yeah.
So that knife didn't do him much good then,
No.
did it? But he could just do a shout. I mean, he doesn't need a knife. He can shout. That's why he's gagged. He can. That's the point.
Yeah. You are actually expecting me to still remember how Skyrim starts.
No, silly off me. You know what? I actually don't. I don't want to.
My ancestors are smiling at me, Imperials.
I don't want to. Let's just look at this. Yep. We done yet?
What a nice day.
Nope. Isn't it beautiful? Look at the sky. Isn't the weather lovely? What a nice mountain.
Fearless in death.
I wonder if I could live up there.
Yeah.
Also, FYI, she's never done the main story in Skyrim, really. She gets distracted.
What do you mean
by-
next the wood elf? No.
Did you hear that?
Thanks awfully.
To the block, prisoner. Nice and easy.
But it's dirty! It's a man! Oh no, I've never done the main story. Yeah, ominous roar, right? Like, no, what could possibly go wrong? I mean, I know there's a head right there, but also, dude, can I at least have a... There's a dragon. There's a dragon.
What do you see?
Hey. There's a Thanks!
So cute, dog.
Look at his little face. We're gonna kill him soon. Spoilers.
I want to point out that these are actually not dragons, but wyverns.
Oh boy.
I have to do this. It's obligatory. Obligatory?
Obligatory.
Thank you. Anyway, I always say this, like,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to read. Or I'm gonna. Okay, so I'm gonna try using WASD to move, but so often I use the Q and E as my strafe keys.
yeah, this is
But
gonna...
which one are we going with? Oh no, he doesn't get killed. Okay, that's nice.
Totally had a knife.
You're right. You're right.
Maybe he shouts knives.
Hi. Maybe he does what now?
But
He
no,
shouts knives.
I'm
did you
still
literally say
mad at the fact that, like, when Gabe go like, look at these cool dragons, I'm like, but they stand on 2 legs and have wings, wing arms. That makes them a wyvern, not a dragon. Why is this a thing?
That's not what I meant to click on.
I just...
Yeah. I'm sorry that you're so like this.
Game of Thrones did the same thing. I don't care for Game of Thrones. If you like it, good. I don't. I've tried really hard to like the books, and I don't.
Hey, okay, so it's real,
PhD in dragons, yeah, that's me. But I really like these guys, so I forgive them. They look really cool.
They do. And they just saved my life, so I feel like you're kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? You know what, we're just gonna pop that. I'm just gonna pop that down to apprentice, just so I don't look like such a pillock. I mean, I guess I'll look like a pillock anyway, but... I'm finding the graphics actually really difficult to look at.
Is it because it's like all higher res?
I think
like,
so, actually. Hey,
is this a problem though, isn't it?
can I
With
loot
like
this dude? No.
games that, like older games that get like rendered in really sharply. It's like, oh god, I can see everything.
Can't see my feet though. Stressing. Alright, we'll jump. Pew. Yeah, it's like really high res and actually it's doing my head in a bit.
Yeah, honestly, I used to be like that with dinosaurs, but all the information's fallen out of my bloody brain. I don't remember a thing. I used to be obsessed with dinosaurs, but do you think I remembered everything? I mean, anything after 15, 20 years? Nope.
15, 20 years. Yeah. No, absolutely not.
It's just,
Yelling
it's
at
just
me.
a shitty thing that people don't understand the difference between dragons and wyverns. That's all I have to say. It's just like people who think that, like, manticores are...
Can you actually die here? Probably.
I don't actually know. I say, having played this game once.
Sorry, I was only half listening to your
I'm gonna stop raging about...
Well, no, please do rage. Oh, he's left. Better follow him, really, hadn't I? Can I actually run here? No, that's the opposite of running. That's sneaking. Can I actually get my sneak thing up here? Yeah, I can follow you quickly while I sneak, right? Just tell me I can level up this. I died.
Oh my god!
That's so funny. Did I die or did I just get knocked down and then get up again? Detected. Yeah, no shit. Okay. Where is he? Hi. Hey there. There we go.
Yeah, the other thing I was gonna rage about was the fact
God,
that
that's funny. Sorry, yeah.
people don't know the difference between a chimera and a manticore.
Well, that's true. You've raged about that recently on Twitter, haven't you?
A couple of months ago. And then... apparently, I jokingly named
You're not
one of
dead.
my chimera, my manticore adopts as a chimera and I send it off like that. Was to a friend, but he does. And I wish to perish. Cannot believe he died. You're utter,
Well, I
utter
mean, I
noob.
didn't die. I had a little lie down.
In the nice warm fire.
Wait. I want to follow this guy. This guy.
She's played the game before, honest.
I have played the game before. I just I like this guy better. Can I get in?
My other issue is why I often don't play these
The
games.
dragon just frickin'.
What? Okay, that looks a little bit glitchy.
No, it's fine.
I
look
like
great.
that load screen. It's very threatening when there's no text on it. It's just this bar. It's like,
For sure. Can
I often can't play any games that use first-person perspective because it gives me motion sickness.
No, free. That's fair. I actually I think I tend to alternate.
Yeah.
I think I actually do prefer to zoom out a tiny bit, which you can normally do, but not right now apparently.
It's also why I, by the way, can't play Minecraft.
Yes,
Minecraft actually gives
there
me
we
motion
go.
sickness.
There we go.
Yeah, the ragdolls in this game are just a delight. Like, honestly,
Yeah.
just dying for that. You kind of get rewarded on the whole because your body was a bit like your arm just goes through your body.
Yeah, it's a delight. But yeah.
And you punch.
I push. But yeah, I think this is how I often play when it gets too much for me. Thanks. I'll be having that. And I guess I'll be having that too, even though I can't.
Get that armor on.
I can't wait for you to find gear that you don't like, so you're just gonna walk around in your freaking starter gear for most of the game. She does this. If she doesn't like the looks of it, she will not wear it. I just remember like that one time when you killed this vampire who had really good boots.
Yeah,
and that was just.
Yep.
That's just you.
That was actually an upsettingly. Okay, so.
The playthrough that we wanted to stream. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, no.
But it's.
Okay. Can I not freaking?
But yeah, my current PC just, I don't know why, but it just does not want to stream Skyrim. It's just like
it really
nope.
doesn't.
Like you're on OBS and Skyrim at the same time, and it's a Skyrim. It behaves fine. But you check the recording, and it's in bloody stop motion.
Yeah, it was. It was bizarre.
No way to open this from outside.
Yeah. Okay, so it's backwards right now, which is fun.
What?
Well, okay. Did I or did I not just set my magic? I set that to left. I mean, sorry, to right, and that.
Okay, neighbors, stop being loud.
Basically, my mouse buttons are backwards because I think my left-handed mouse doesn't play nice with Skyrim.
Oh my god.
So basically,
you have to do it like
I have to
in
do it-
reverse.
I have to do it backwards.
Yeah, that's fine.
I want that on my right button, so I have to click my left mouse button.
So what you're saying is that it basically doesn't do any onboarded profiles and just uses the default one.
It's really weird. Right? Okay, so I'm pressing my right mouse button, yeah? I'm pressing my left mouse button. It gets me every time. Okay. I'm gonna have to.
I was hoping you could set those things on fire, but you can't.
Oh, rude.
Dude, you cannot put... Ah!
Don't tell me to press M2 to block. I can't block.
Wait,
can-
what
I
exactly
can-
are you supposed to block?
I can heal though. I am actually just gonna quickly check my profiles, just to see if it's not weirdly backwards, if that's okay.
Yeah, go for it,
First
of course.
I'll
But yeah,
put this-
I hope you get your mouse back. Another thing about like trying to stream Skyrim we found is sometimes you don't get your cursor back. It's just like it just takes your cursor.
It just disappears. Like yeah, I mean, to be fair, have you seen my face? I think I've blocked a lot of stuff with my face in my lifetime. Don't look
Or
at
you're
me.
saying you're so pretty that people just drop everything.
I was talking about my character in Skyrim. But yes.
That's how
Absolutely.
mages work. They are so
it's true. They're so glorious.
they're magical. Like everybody
Why
just
are
stops.
you doing spinny ball of weirdness? No, default basic bitch mouse. That is my right click. That is my left click.
Yeah, Bethesda's like, I do not see it.
Yeah, it properly is as well. It properly is. Well, I too am also so pretty that everyone just drops everything when they see me. least that's how I like to think about it. Yeah, no, right click is right, left click is left, but it's just decided it's not having none of that. So let's check our key bindings. Controls. Left hand, M1. Right hand, M2. It was backwards. It was backwards. Little bitch was backwards. Why?
Or maybe she's left-handed. Has that occurred to you?
I'm left-handed. That's the problem. Oy vey. Right.
Do you want my mouse? I will probably fix it.
No,
You
I
don't need
I
an
don't
MMO
want-
mouse for this.
How dare you? Yeah. Now, can I? Yes! Heal with left, fire with right. Beautiful. No, I'll be there in a minute. I've got to loot these people. And this one too.
I like how this guy's kind of. Oh no, I
I'm
thought.
gonna have this broom.
I keep forgetting that they actually get naked when you look down.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not moving. I've got shit that I just looted. Look, I don't need none of them. Yeah, I love that. Ooh. Yep.
Also, I'm kind of glad that I'm able to just sit the
No.
dog on my lap today because the thing is we've been building our greenhouse.
Our greenhouse, get wrecked. Cabbages? Oh, mine.
The problem is that Sid, because there are people
Yeah.
around and stuff, he doesn't relax. So we were worried that he was going to turn into the little. He's like a toddler.
Yeah.
If he
he's
doesn't
true.
actually get his sleepy time in, his naps, he turns to a little demon.
Yeah.
Who basically he's tired. He gets overly tired.
Yeah.
Sid, stop it. You can stay on my lap. But yeah, he's been napping on my lap for a bit. So hopefully he won't be a pest during the stream.
Sid is pretty good to cuddle. He's nothing compared to Tiri though. Tiri
No,
is the
Tiri's-
best cuddler. But yeah, I'm just glad that you get to cuddle him because, as you say, he's been
Yeah, Sid is quite an anxious dog.
he can be.
He just needs to know everything. Like, he can never just
Yeah.
let things be.
And he's curious, and that makes him anxious.
Yeah. Come on now, Bob. On the ground you go. Be good.
See, I'm gonna try and get used to A and D for strafing.
Yeah.
Because I had a problem before where I tried to set the key bindings to something else and it actually didn't work. Ooh, gold. Gimme. Oh, I'll take this pot. Why not? It's nice to have something to drop later.
Mhm.
What was I saying? It wouldn't let me.
Yeah.
What wouldn't it let me do? I forgot.
To set the Q
Oh, yeah.
and E.
It was either E or R, one of the two, basically just stopped functioning no matter what I set it to. So it was like, okay, I'm gonna have you, and I'm gonna have hello, thank you.
What are you doing?
I'm
Headbutting
I'm
them.
headbutting this rabbit.
That looks.
It's fine. Nothing to
That's-
see here.
Oh my. This game never stops
Yeah,
giving.
right? Isn't it the delight? That's why it's still relevant.
Yes. This is why Todd can get away with re-releasing. His name's
Yeah.
Todd, isn't it? Howard.
I've
Todd Howard. What's his name?
I don't know. There are potions in here. Cool. I already got potions. I actually have no idea what his name is. It comes as a surprise to me every single time. That sack's empty. I don't. Gimme
It's
cabbage.
Todd Howard.
Cabbage.
Oh, his name is Howard. I guess that explains
Howard
a lot.
Todd? Is there anything up here? Yeah, why not? Who doesn't love a basket? It's like IKEA in here.
IKEA. Yes.
Yeah,
I was you know what? I don't have anything to add to this.
Yeah.
This is just.
it's great. Look, I can headbutt some more rabbits. Really awkward.
I just find it hilarious that they were like, yes, we
Yeah.
need to definitely add physics to these rabbits so you can walk into them and then they can just.
Yeah, well, to be fair, if I was zoomed right in, it would be...
They move
Actually,
like
you know
rubber
what?
ducks.
Much more horrifying. This guy just casually swinging.
Oh my god, this is
Okay.
things I never needed.
Can I set them on fire? No. Oops, sorry, accidental upskirt. Let's get out of
Accidental
here.
upskirt.
Hello, Ralph. Let's go. Yeah. He's judging me real bad, isn't he? How do I
Rabbit
Oh, there we
soft.
go, like that. Rabbit soft. Yeah. Death to the Empire. We're fighting some more shit.
Oh, that's the actual story in Skyrim.
Dragons.
Dragons.
Do a shout. Kill some dragons. Hey, leave some for me. Fine.
Loot time.
Da-da-da-da.
Is that gear not better than your current stuff?
Probably, I don't know. Gimme. It's locked.
Grab anything useful and let's go.
That's useful. Do 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 do. Stop it. Take. Yeah, I think it was E, in fact, that didn't
Yeah,
work.
that makes sense.
Look, some lockpicks and a potion. Explore everything. Hey, buddy! What diet program are you on? You look great. Oh. It took a skull.
Oh Jesus! How can you take the skull off and the entire thing just falls apart?
Well, I mean, to be fair, if I took your skull off. Yes,
The rest of my body would not fall apart. I love the lockpicking until I didn't in this game.
Yeah, hang on. We do it. Yeah, like that.
Oh yeah, until like I found out you never had enough lockpicks on you.
Well,
like,
I
ever.
mean, yeah. Until you start stealing things from people. And just buying up all the lockpicks. Gimme, gimme. Gimme, gimme. Gimme. I don't want to get into the cage with this naked man. You know what? I'm just gonna.
Just leave the one. What was it? 1 gold.
Was there a gold? Did I miss a gold?
No, I think you got it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk away. Yeah. Oh, hi. Were you waiting? Were you waiting long? What's in here? Well, it wouldn't do to leave a messy house behind us. Let's just close these all up. Anybody home? You can't fool me. There's nothing in there. And we
Don't want to waste your lockpick on it.
No. I'm gonna get in there. Though. It's.
Got a corpse in there, so it definitely has to
Yeah,
hold
for
treasure.
sure. I can steal his skull too. Look. There's gold here. Thank you.
Like, I just question it. Why is there gold with these people? Like, they were in prison. Like, what the heck did they get the
Maybe
gold
they were
for? Like, the vending
bartering.
machines?
Maybe their teeth fell out and they had gold fillings.
At least they'll have to do. Yeah, fine.
Hmm?
I was gonna say, like, why is it then a gold coin icon? But
Yeah,
you know
well,
what?
you'd rather it was just a tooth?
That would be like a whole new meta, wouldn't it? Like,
Uh-huh. I'm surprised they haven't, actually.
collect gold,
I'm hurrying.
gold coin. I mean, gold teeth.
Don't rush me. I'm busy looting these poor dead people.
Man, suddenly I was reminded of the fact that people are saying that the new Diablo 2 might actually be good, and I don't know how I feel about it.
We'd better
The
stick
remaster.
together.
Remake.
Um,
I'm still very confused about it. Like, the concept that Blizzard might actually make a decent remake.
yeah,
I
that is.
don't believe it!
Well, I mean, it's mostly what you said. Like, I don't want to keep get my hopes up. Yeah, you're right, Lissy. Maybe they swallowed it before they got arrested.
Oh,
Yeah, see, Lissy out here thinking of the best things.
So they poop gold, that's fine.
It's gold poop. Poop gold is fine. I'll deal with it. Intestinal gold. Which one of you am I supposed to hit? It's so difficult to tell. Oh no, not you. Whoops.
Not a proper fantasy game until they
Sorry.
got you like digging through poop, so.
It's true.
Are there actually poop quests in Skyrim?
I have no idea.
That's
But
I know it's sorry, very
I just-
specific.
I just picked up too much stuff. Well, in for a penny, in for a pound. Or
I was just
several
about to
pounds,
say
in fact.
better start early.
Yeah, exactly.
Start the way you mean to go
Are
on.
you? Yeah. Hi. Good night. Oh, right. Yeah, there you are. Can I reach you from here? No. Okay, that's fine. I can just wait over here. I've got all the time in the world.
Oh boy.
Too many crime shows. Oh, okay, well, fair.
Legitimately, you could leave some stuff
Yeah, I know.
behind.
I could leave plenty of stuff, or I could just walk really slowly to the next village.
You just do this to spite me, don't you?
Yeah, you're right. All right. Okay.
You have a serious warding issue.
Happy?
Yeah. We might actually get out of the tutorial before the end of the stream now. They're not supposed to just not say anything at that.
Yeah, I don't like that. I think you'll find... I have nothing to say to you. Yeah, I'm not wearing that.
What?
Pew! You missed my weapon explosion! How dull. I injured myself on it and everything, just for you.
So she right.
It was intentional, you know. Oh yeah, I forgot. It's always fun when you do that. Well, I mean, not the setting myself on fire part, but that.
I didn't even
Hey,
know this was a
Ralph!
thing.
Did you not? Yeah, if you see oil on the ground, you can set it on fire. It sometimes saves your bacon. Sometimes makes bacon.
I was gonna say, like,
Depends what you fight.
isn't it like more likely to set yourself on fire?
Well, that depends on entirely on.
Or like your
on
companion?
whether or not.
The fact that they suffer from friendly fire is still one of those things that just boggles my mind.
No,
It's like,
it drives me nuts.
Let's see where
I
this
guess you could mod it.
Let's see where this goes. Relof, maybe take me for a drink first, eh?
Why? Feeling forward today, are we?
What? He's the one who wanted to know where this goes. There's a
Yeah,
bear
yeah.
down here. Dude, you want to come fight the bear for me? I thought you wanted to be quick. Oh boy. We could always just drop down there.
the rest of them will have to find another way out.
Okay.
Yeah, Lydia is,
Yeah, Lydia, like I said, that's what quick save is for. The thing is, one of the things I hate about being a mage is how easy it is to accidentally kill.
yeah,
say,
to just
Lydia.
walk in front of you
Because
and it's
yeah,
like,
I'm
bye.
just casually like blasting my flames out, and Lydia's just like, oh hey, look, a barbecue. Let's just, it's me. The main course is me. So yeah, quick save is my friend. Like I hear that in one of the expansions, there we go. I keep hitting the wrong key. In one of the expansions, you can actually do a thing that prevents that.
Oh.
Do a thing. Jesus. You can, there's an ability or something,
Mm-hmm.
but it's in that horrible, the islandy one.
The islandy
Oh
one.
yeah. Oh look, spiders. See, well off, just right in there with the.
There's an islandy expansion in
Oh
Skyrim?
yeah. I can't remember what it's called now.
Oh.
Yeah, I do know. Let's just pick some venom up. Oh, for a loot all button. I mean, a loot all adjacent things button. There's like some stuff in here. I should probably be eating things because nothing says we're on an adventure like eating random shit you find on the ground.
Food poisoning? I don't even know her.
Oh, hello. Oh, you're an empty desiccated corpse. Corpse even. My least favourite kind. Can I get up there?
Spider egg. Yeah.
Yeah, I should be eating that. Anybody up here? Any glod? No glod? Nope, no glod. Hey. Friend? Skeever tail. Ooh, delicious.
You need the full kind for Fetu. Yeah, you're right, yo.
Yeah, it's true. Ooh, football. How, I want to take this with me. I'm coming. I'm coming. Look, you want this? He's not impressed.
Dude, at least
tried.
kick it back.
Tried
Jeez,
so
spoil
hard,
sport.
right?
Wow.
Where's your sense of fun? Look.
All serious about like the
It's-
resistance and shit. And
Yeah, right? It's coming with us whether you like it or not.
It's very important that you need to relax every once in a while, so
Apparently it's not
keep the
coming
morale
with
up.
us. It's not coming with us. Okay, hi. You... Can I steal your head? No? Yeah. Spoil sport.
Hold up. There's a bear just ahead.
I do see her. Let's sneak.
Rather not tangle with her right now. Just try to sneak by.
So basically what you're saying is I shouldn't do that.
Watch where you step. Or if
Or that.
you can take this
Why are you like this?
might take her by surprise.
She didn't wake
Follow
up.
your lead and watch your back.
Look, there's wine down here. Can I have it? It was in the cart. It's not anymore. Basically what you're telling me is that I shouldn't do... I'll sneak.
You and sneaking.
Yeah, well, you know, I like to sneak because it means that when I need to sneak, I actually can sneak. It's a really
I
handy
keep forgetting
skill to
that's
have.
actually a skill in this
Yeah,
bleeding game. Like,
There.
Well, I'm not the one still moving while she's looking at us, mate.
is that a bear?
That was close.
It could have been closer. Could have been a lot closer, just saying. I miss my skeever tail. Do you think I can go back and get it?
Kick it to the bear. Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
the bear wants to play.
I think the bear would play with me if I asked her. Oh, did I just wake her up? Or is that the dragon? Who knows? Hmm. Come on then, Ralof, stinky pouring pants. Let's go.
Like the way out. Knew we'd make it.
Great. Last one in's a rotten dragon half.
Wait.
First it's, let's go real fast. Then it's, wait. What? What are we doing?
There he goes. Looks like he's gone for good this time.
Oh, was the dragon there? I missed him.
No way to know if
Oh.
anyone else made it out
Oh, I'm
alive.
sad.
Oh, sorry. It's okay, we'll see him again soon enough.
Better clear out of here.
Sorry, I gotta go eat some stuff. Ingredients. You, and you, and you, and
Do you
you.
actually need to eat in this game? Is it like that element, or is it just for like buffs and stuff?
Sure she'd help you out.
Yes.
Okay, thanks for your contribution. I appreciate it.
Chat,
could you tell me?
Yeah, you don't lose hunger, but yeah, eating does increase your health and give you, I think, buffs. I'm pretty sure buffs. The food I tend to consume doesn't give me buffs. That's for
Like
sure.
cabbages.
Cabbages. Oh, cabbages. Yes. Cabbages are great. I could do the plot, or I could go this way. I'm doing the plot. I'm actually
I
gonna
think
do...
at the beginning you kind of have to, right, for your first shot.
Oh, that's what you think. Yeah.
God.
Or you could go like 7 or 8 hours without actually remembering to pick up your first shout. Like
Oh
I
my
did.
god.
Mm.
Face of the Empire here today.
To
You'd
be
be
fair, like the
surprised
first
how
boss is a
far-
real dick.
Yeah, he is. Especially if you're a caster and nothing else, which I am. Besides, maybe I don't like being told what to do.
That's fair. Also go do the plot.
Fine, but I'm gonna go here first.
You said you wanted to do the
Yeah, I
plot.
do want
This
to
is
do the
why
plot, but
bothering
I'm
you.
gonna do I'm gonna go to the hang on.
I'm just gonna.
I found some bandits.
Well, I'm just gonna be...
Purely by accident. I was on my way to a runestone thing.
Look, I'm just reminding you of the fact that, you know, some people have, like, Navi, and I'm just gonna be your little plot fairy. Like, the annoying little fairy saying, hey,
Listen.
hey, listen!
Plot. Plot. Yeah, you betcha.
That's me. That's me now.
Mushrooms? Mushrooms. Hey, there you are! Duh. Wait. Oh, hi. I didn't know you were still here.
Think that dragon's still flying around here somewhere?
Probably, yeah. Why are you still here? Excuse me, I was, I've got these bandits that I'm gonna loot. I mean, I could sell their stuff, but, No, where's their camp? There it is. Hey, you guys got food? You've got gold. Ooh, a treasure map. Ooh, some wine. Gold. No, I didn't mean to pick that up, but whatever. You guys have any fun stuff that I can steal? I'm thinking no. Ooh, a book.
What are books for? Oh, you can collect them for your house, right?
You can collect them from your house, and also you can gain skill ups from reading them. Like just now.
Fair.
Can I loot your sack, baby? It's empty. Well... Fine, well I'm gonna take your cutlery, your crockery. And I'm gonna leave it on the road somewhere and you're never gonna see it again. But it's okay because you're dead. Search.
Sounds wrong? No, not at all. She'd never say something that sounds
I
wrong.
would absolutely... Ooh! Mage robes! I would never say
I
anything
bet
that could
they're ugly.
possibly... But yeah, of course they're ugly. It's Skyrim. What's wrong with you? They're like the ones I've got, but
Better?
less pretty. I would never say anything that could possibly be construed as wrong. Oh, I didn't mean to take the kettle. I just
No,
accidentally.
that is because you are indeed a blessing.
I am a blessing. Thank you for confirming. What was I doing? Oh yeah, runestone. This guy over here. Now, how do I run? Ah, alt. Wow, these shoes are not nice. I want to fight some vampires so I can steal their boots. Vampires have really good boots. Really good boots. This stamina with the low. Yeah. We'll work on that. There you go. Pop. Oh yeah, by the way, cliffs are not the bosses of me, just for the record.
By which you mean you will just try and like go up them like a little mountain goat, right?
Yes. There was one time when I actually couldn't find the the
God.
path up the mountain. You know where the what's it called? Big shouty men,
Big shouty men.
greybeards or whatever they're called, at the top where they learn the shout. I couldn't actually find the path, so I just hopped up the side of the mountain. Yeah.
Yeah, watching her play Skyrim is kind of a delight, honestly.
Yeah. By a delight, you mean...
Reminder to everybody that you are indeed a blessing, yes.
Thank you. And Vishad mine, now remind me, is that somewhere I'm gonna die?
You picked a bad time to get lost.
That was a rhetorical question, right?
Well, I mean, maybe in his rhetoric, sure.
I mean, I can be a little Google
Splotch.
fairy too, I suppose, if you need me to.
No, that's fine. This man just tried to attack me, but I killed him, so guess what we're gonna do? Detour! I'm doing the plot. You don't need this cart, right? Oh, I hear wolves. Ha! Mine. All mine.
Oh boy.
I love Skyrim. I'm so bad at it, but
But
I
it's
love
okay,
it.
isn't it? Like, you can be bad at Skyrim and still have a good time.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god,
That's
oh my
why
god,
play
I
it
can't...
on
What was it the Dreamer? The Dreamer?
Dramer ruins. Yeah, owie. Rude.
Apparently, I just want to remind you why you don't like Skyrim.
Yeah, I forgot
She's
about
scared
that.
of
I'm
those.
so scared of the Dwarven ruins.
It's because she doesn't like androids.
I don't like androids. I hate those little construct things they have in them that scuttle around. They also, I mean, I'm from Morrowind as well. Like, I just despise them. Oh yeah, the rock trap.
Don't forget the rock trap.
I forgot about the rock trap.
Coming up.
Where's the rock trap?
Speaking of being full of steam, the other day, what were they called? Those
Oh, the K-class
yeah,
submarines.
like who the
So
fuck thought?
yeah, down the rabbit hole. Did
Yeah.
a video on K-class submarines. Yeah, steam-powered submarines.
I didn't know they existed.
No.
And everything about it is a terrible idea, and I'm still horrified.
Right? Like I mentioned it to my dad, and he was like, "Oh yeah, the K-class." Oh wait, no, hang on. I'm thinking of the M-class. I was like, the K-class got turned into the M-class when bad things happened to them. It was a really interesting video. I recommend it, honestly. If you like, well, I mean, I say like submarines. I had a really bad time with it. Also because I hate submarines.
I'm terrified of them. Like they terrify me.
Well, there was one, oh, what was it called? There's a maritime museum. Where is the rock trap? I don't remember. Oh well. We'll find it soon, I'm sure. Huh? Oh, you were asleep, huh? Okay, well. Yes, a very lucky hit. Oh, you came from behind me. Meanie.
But you know, I've been on some submarines and like station ones as well, and they just scare me.
Yeah, there was this maritime museum.
Yeah.
And there's no soup in your pot. Why is it on the fire? Was your pot on the fire if it's empty? That's how you ruin pots. Silly bandits. Yeah, no, this frickin' maritime museum. They had like a grounded submarine thingy that beached. Anyway, yeah, and you could go through it. And literally, you could not get me past. There was like a crawly bit in between one kind of section and another. And I couldn't. I'm not even that claustrophobic, but you would not get me in there.
No.
I also knew that if I went in there one way, there was a high chance I wouldn't be able to come back out the other side. Because, crawling through small spaces, that's a no-no for me anyway.
Yeah, no, my dad, he was part of the Navy for a very long time, so apparently he was actually part of a submarine crew. I'm like, no, Dad, I don't want to go there. Thanks.
Yeah.
I don't know how you even... No.
That's the thing, I have a hard enough time with like cruise ships and stuff. Like
Ugh, ferries.
anything, we have ferries. Like I'm okay with smaller vessels.
Yeah.
And smaller vessels and stuff are fine, and like sailing ships and stuff, great and all. But anything kind of more, anything more kind of industrial. And like you said, ferries, cruise ships. My grandfather one time tried to get me to do like work experience on a cruise ship.
Can't think of a worse thing for
I
you.
know, right? Like, oh, it's clear you've never actually met me before in my life. He kept bringing me like these brochures and stuff and being like, no, it's really great. It's just like working in a hotel, but it's on the sea. And I was like, that sounds like actual hell. But no, I like being on like more working boats, where I'm actually, sailing them and stuff.
Yeah.
That's great. But, yeah, and everything else? No, thanks. Da, 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 da. About that rock trap.
You ever figured it out?
No. Anybody there? Hey lady. Hey lady.
Yeah, I'm only really...
Oh, you're not a lady. I thought you were a pretty lady. My bad.
I like boats, I like ships.
Yeah.
I'm not very fond of ferries, but
No.
they're okay. Like, it
It's
depends,
mostly
like...
the smell.
For me, like for example, the ferry that runs between like
Oh, you mean the little ferry?
the little
Finland
one, for
ferry.
example, like
Yeah.
in the Netherlands that runs between the islands. Those ferries I'm fine with.
Yeah, no, those ones are absolutely fine. The little bitty ones.
Yeah.
Anything big? Mm-mm.
Yeah, exactly that.
Also, the bigger it is, the smoother it is, the more seasick I end up feeling.
Yeah, there is that too.
I hate that smooth ferry rides and boat rides just tend to really screw me over. Carrots.
Let's see, you're having a good looting time.
Oh, I'm yeah. So much gold. Oh my god. And you. Anybody home? No? Okay. Not a problem. Well, let's not be messy. Close the door behind us. Or were we raised in a barn? You too. There we go. Seems a little oppressive down here. Did I just come this way? No. Gold. Mine. Anyone else here? I should probably sneak, I guess.
Sneaking.
Ah, I hear clanging. You're gonna attack me, aren't you? Yeah, I know. Oh, there were other people here too. I wasn't lost. I'm not lost. But cute of you to think so. Thanks, fine. Okay.
It's funny, you've lost quite a few times, didn't you, in Skyrim?
Yes, but this is not one of those times. I know exactly where I am. I've got an arrow in my elbow. That's not where it's supposed to go, silly arrow. You're supposed to be in my knee.
I should cancel you just for that.
It's fair. I would take that. Can I regenerate magicka faster, please?
She'd have been a high elf then, huh?
Oh. Ooh. Ooh, you. There's an arrow sticking out of my shoulder. Do you think that's a bad thing?
It's just a fashion statement. Everybody does it these days.
It's true. You're not wrong. Yeah, you're right. It's pressing Alt to sprint. I should have been an Alt move. Hey, your arrows. Oh, that was one in my head. right through the.
That's just.
I just the slow mo close up with the arrows just sticking through my skull.
I don't.
Delight. Thanks. Thanks for that.
Thank you, Dio. Thank you.
Yes. Frickin'. No, I haven't heard of the High Elves. Please tell me about it. I'm gonna take this potato and the bowl it rode in on. Not intentionally, but what can you do? I'm not great at aiming. Gold, 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 gold. Amethysts too. Wow, these bandits had a lot of stuff. Mine now. Oh, mine. Ooh. I always read petty soul gem as pretty soul gem. I'm like, oh, it's pretty. No, it's petty. Like me. Whee. I could search all these sacks, but I'm not going to. Ain't nobody got time for that in this playthrough. Maybe I did search everything in the last playthrough I did when I was, you know, maybe a little bit upset about the fact that I had to play The Sims and I couldn't play Skyrim. Hey, do you have fun loot? Have I already looted you? Yeah. Is this the way? No, yeah, let's go. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, wait, that's yeet. Gimme. Gimme. Thank you. I'm not swimming today.
You're not?
I'm not.
Why not?
Because I don't wanna. Don't wanna get these robes wet. La la la. Oh yeah, I remember. I always miss that bit and then have to jump off the cliff. And do I now have to go all the way back to the beginning? Oh wait, hang on, let's go up this way. I knew there was something I was forgetting. Let's go this way. Hop, 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 hop. Any more for any more? Oh yeah, there's these bony boys here. There was something to harvest. There was something to harvest. There was something to interact with. I want to interact with it. Not today, I guess. Sneak. To Skyrim. Well, it's dark. I wasn't prepared for that. All right, which way's plot? That way. Let's go very slowly. We'll go fast. It's okay.
I wasn't saying anything for once.
I know.
At this point, it's just my aura that says plot.
Yeah, your aura is just sitting here going plot, 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 plot. Let's eat some more ingredients.
Sometimes I think, okay, so are you... I mean... question for chat. Are you more likely to do the plot straight away and then do the side quest? Or are you just the kind of person that does side quest before plot? Because I am definitely... 9 out of 10 times I'm just the kind of person who would just focus on side quests.
Yeah.
I forget about plot.
I think we all know what kind of person I am. I don't need to answer that.
Yeah, you just don't finish games.
That's the thing. ADHD brain also. On over here says, like, there's a cave over there, and look at all these markers on my map that I could go to. You know, there's all these markers on my map, and there are more markers. The more. So yeah, big ADHD brain mood. Am I right? Look at all these markers.
This is also the problem for me, like, and why I often don't play open world games, because it's only side quest, like, a lot of the time, and then my brain just goes like, there is no end to anything.
She's already mine, I keep telling you.
It's true. I'm not gonna do any of these. Don't wanna. Oh. I might have accidentally kicked your pot. Sorry. Hey, Ralof, you wanna go swimming?
I just like how these items in
swimming?
Skyrim just look like they're made
go
out of,
swimming?
like,
Do you? Do you
cheap
wanna
movie prop material.
Yeah, they honestly do. Whoa!
Also, sorry, Dio. Wait, did that log just move?
Yes.
I was about to respond, but then I saw a floating log out of nowhere.
It just kind of... Oh, hey. Let's just have a conversation while I lift this log casually by myself. That was exciting.
But, yeah, Dio, I was gonna say, like, that is actually the biggest mood for me. You get brought to the main story, and then I get distracted because I'm furnishing a house.
Yeah.
This is also what generally happens to me with Stardew Valley. I have never really completed the game, because I just get sucked into fishing 24/7.
It is true, she does. Fishing
Like,
is her bane.
This is the thing, I don't actually like fishing in most games.
Fair. Does harvesting flowers count as stealing? No. Good.
I mean, technically they're weeds, right?
Yeah.
So you're doing people a favour.
Exactly. I'm doing yard work. You're right. Oh wait, I just went round in a circle. You guys haven't been having a conversation without me, right? That would be rude. Almost everything in Stardew. Well done.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
I'm not much of a fisher myself in Stardew.
No, like when we play together, it's just I'm just sitting there
You're
fishing.
and I'm off like in the dungeons.
Yeah, I like
getting to the bottom of it.
yeah. We should play together again, actually.
It was
It'd be
fun. I liked that a lot.
Ambushed us outside Darkwater Crossing.
We didn't we put a farm with the monsters and stuff?
Yeah, we did.
Spawn at night.
We did.
Yeah.
2 days ago now.
Or did we pull up the one that has great fishing?
No, we didn't.
Maybe we should start again and pull up one with great
Yeah.
fishing just for you.
Maybe I should get you a copy for the PC as well.
Oh, that's true. It is fun for the PC
I've
too.
primarily played it on the Switch, I have to say,
Yeah,
because it's
no,
nice
same.
and convenient.
But then, out of nowhere,
The Fire Nation attacked. No, it was a fake dead dragon.
And I was there.
As strange as it sounds, we'd be dead if not for that dragon. In confusion, we managed to
Tut.
slip away. Are we really the first to make it to Riverwood?
Nobody else has come up the south road to there, as far as I know.
Well, they probably got stuck doing side
Maybe
quests.
we can lay up for a while. I hate to put your family in danger, but
But I'm going to.
Nonsense. You and your friend are welcome to stay here.
I'm not his
Let
friend.
me worry about the Imperials.
We're not
Any
friends.
of
We're not
Raylan's
friends.
is a friend of mine. Here's the key to the house. Stay as long as you like. If there is anything else you need, just let me know.
I'm gonna. Are these? Is this? Are you giving me this? Can I have this lockpick?
Wow, don't go for too crazy a gift. A whole
What?
lot
You
of-
can keep that, but I'm taking the potions. Oh, this cheese, and the lockpick.
There is something you could do for me. For all of us.
Of course there is. There always is.
There's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood
All
is
right.
defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever troops he can. If
To
we can,
the
we can
Jarl!
in your debt.
Great.
I knew we could count
Which
on
way is the Jarl?
I ought to get back to work before I missed, but did anyone else escape? Did Ulfric?
you. Don't worry.
I'm just sitting here nodding because I can't hear the cutscene.
Oh yeah, it'll take more than a dragon to stop Ulfric Stormcloak.
It's okay.
I'll let them into the house and, show them where everything is.
Are you gonna?
Help them drink up our mead, you mean?
Oh right.
Good luck.
I'll take them to the house and, show them where everything is. By which he means presumably his dick and balls. I don't see what else that sentence could mean.
No.
I'm rethinking my facial makeup. Weirdly, the red that I had on my other character looked way better than the slightly yellower. Whatever, I don't care. Let's go. Whee! Hey,
Glad
where's
to
your
help
house?
any way I can.
Great, where's your house? Is it in here? This isn't your house. There's a pot in front of the door. Somebody should tell them. Somebody should tell them that some weirdo put a pot in front of their door. Yeah, they'll find out eventually.
I told you, mate.
It's the fact that you kind of have that crouchy, sneaky, animation while doing this. Just 10 out of 10.
Lucan over in the Riverwood traders. says
Nothing suspicious here.
Strange. He says they hardly took anything.
Oh yeah, I gotta help that dude out. Hey, doggy. Hi. Hey. Well, your name is Stomp. That's disturbing. What happened to you? You seem to be visibly intact. Okay.
A fine day to you, friend. You die with a sword in your
Well, given that I'm a mage, dying with a sword in my hand seems like a really bad plan, but I'm gonna take that as a compliment.
small village. But we
Gimme.
work hard and take care of
Gimme.
ourselves. Make yourself at home.
Yeah, you want that? Can I eat your cheese? That's bread, but I'm taking it. Thanks. A whole cheese wheel for me?
See, they heard you. They were like, oh, lady wants a cheese.
Boy's yellow tunic, wooden sword, child's doll. Maybe I won't take your children's stuff.
That does seem a bit...
Yeah. Hey, nice pot. Would be a shame if something would have happened to it. Oh, it was full of potatoes. Well, I mean, it's not anymore. Hi. Hey, how you doing?
Saw a dragon?
I like how this is not considered to be stealing, but...
Well, they let the
Black. As big as a house?
much bigger than that. As big as the inn.
To see.
What? Stealing? Well, no, they let me in.
I hope that dragon stays far away from here.
You generally, imagine if you just let somebody, yeah, you can stay in my
Well,
house,
she
and
told
you
me
just,
to make myself at home, so I took her cheese. And now I'm searching her stuff, but I'm not going to steal her gold. God, I'm not an animal. Random glass in a chest. I too keep glass in a chest. You got any books that I can read? Can I have this hat? Wardrobe's empty. Ooh. Nice, pretty soul gem. Yeah. I know it's petty. I don't care. Where are you, Olaf? Oh, you're there. Yeah, sure. Okay. Somebody said something about a robbery?
It was you.
It was not. Who's been spreading these lies? Hmm? Yum, 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 yum. Where's the store? And is it open?
You can stores close in this game, like enemy like
Yeah, things can. There we go.
sounds extremely.
Things can close. Yeah.
I mean, I guess if you kill the NPC, they also close, right?
Allegedly.
We are done talking about this.
Guys, don't fight.
Sorry you had to hear that.
Yeah, you should be.
I don't know what you.
Did something happen? Robbers are only after one thing. Could it be some kind of weird claw-shaped thing?
Only after one thing. An ornament, solid gold.
Gee, who
shaped
knew?
the dragon's claw. You could. Got
Mhm.
some coin coming in from my last
You betcha.
shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back.
Give me the money.
When you get the receipt, you head to
Give me
Gold
all your
Barrel North.
money.
The sooner you
What have you got to sell? Buy or sell an item, select it and press E. Okay. What have I got? Hello. Hi. I've got some daggers. I've got a great sword. I've got this mace. You can have these too. You know what? I'm keeping the dagger. You want these? You want these? You want those? Oh, you have plenty of gold. Give me stuff. Give me stuff. Oh, I'm wearing those. Okay. Gimme, 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 gimme. Gimme, gimme. Gimme, gimme. Yup. Misk? Would you like this basket? I'm keeping the broom. You can have the pot. I need this kettle just in case I need to block anybody else in their house.
Oddly specific, but okay.
Would you like this skull? It's a very pretty skull. It's yours. No, I did promise that I would chuck these bowls on the ground somewhere where the bandits would never find them again, so I feel like I should keep that promise. Excuse me, gimme. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you got all this stuff. Technically, I don't. You mean value 2,835? It's fine. I'll find my own.
Excuse me, what?
I'm sure I'll kill someone who's wearing one of.
Oh,
I'm sure I'll kill someone who's wearing one of those eventually.
Oh yeah.
Well, one of the reasons I don't like You are expensive, mate. Yeah, I'll have that though.
So these shopkeepers all have like their own like.
I guess I'll have all these. Oh, except I won't have that. I'll have it eventually. You got any lockpicks?
Their own pricing.
Yes.
Some may call this junk. Me, I call
Yeah,
it
yeah.
treasure.
We don't have
I
enough
call them-
gold.
Oh my god.
Oh, a bit of
Gimme.
this and a bit of that.
Frickin' miscellaneous, please. Okay.
Oh, a bit of this and a bit of
Great. Wonderful. Do.
Or
You know what
maybe
I-
what you're looking for?
Oh, I'm just selling stuff. So I can buy that book.
Ah.
Hey, you like wine? You like ale? No. Whatever. These are all mine. You can have that. You like flour? No, actually I'm gonna keep that. Okay, books. Gimme. Yep. Okay. Do you sell spells?
I think I have a few old
Yes.
spell
Great. Cool.
So now you don't have to go, do you?
I know you're not talking to me. Okay, let's read. Oh, I had that one already because of course I do, and now I can't sell it to him for as much as I.
Sorry.
Boom. Oops. Do you know I won't be?
Well, I think your new helper here needs a guide.
I hate to interrupt you guys, but I'm busy and I want to sell these things. Value 16. Oh, you bitch. Well then. Did I just pick that quest up? I didn't mean to. What did I do? Oh.
What did you do?
Legit. I accidentally pressed. What did I accidentally press? Ah, I don't know what I just unpressed. Apparently escape worked this time.
Go through town and across the bridge to get to Bleak Falls Barrow.
Are we going to Gera?
You
To
can
Gera?
see from here, though. The mountain just over the buildings.
That one? That one up there? Great.
Those thieves must be mad hiding out there. Those old crypts are filled with nothing but traps, trolls, and who knows what else.
They could be filled with me. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Do I have the quest though?
This way.
Yes. Great. We're not moving though. We're not Come on.
This way.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Main quest fun.
Actually, legitimately. Okay, good. Well, first we'll just do a save. Where, do I have it? Yeah, great. Retrieve the golden core. Core? Retrieve the golden core. Let's go. You know what? Let's just remove that as well so I don't get distracted. That way. Thanks for the help. It wasn't any. Let's go. I could go around, but I'm not going to.
That's a song from Link's Awakening.
Yes, it is.
It's a very good reference.
Yeah, I thought so. Hey, bunny.
You're gonna headbutt it, just like the other ones. I can't believe that you just got a fucking slow-mo.
Oh boy, that bunny is fun. How is it raw still?
I was just about to
That's what
say.
I want to know. Dispute.
Or maybe you only caught it on one end, like one side, and like the other side is still raw.
Yeah, maybe. Oh my god, I barbecued that thing proper, just like a real dad.
At this point, it's probably poisonous.
Very likely. You can't subsist off a rabbit alone. Don't forget. Oh, vampires. Do you have boots? Please.
Oh dear.
Please. I see boot. First we'll heal, shall we?
Yes!
Okay, great. Yeah, baby.
Vampire boots!
Ooh, and that armor is really ugly, but also really useful.
Why does it have boob holes?
Well, because
Vampires.
they're vampires. Duh.
God, is that like if they want to have like a sneaky snack? Like, you know,
Yes,
they just.
Well, I mean, yeah. Why do you think I learned it? Okay, that's great. 12%. Yep, brilliant. These boots are they're just such good boots. Look at these boots. Look at these boots. They are wonderful boots. They're my favorite. Look at them. Those are good boots. I would wear
Jeez.
these, legit. Anyway, hi.
This is now just going to be the rest of the playthrough.
Me
These
just-
boots.
I'm just thrilled that I randomly came across some vampires.
That were just like a welcoming part. Like, hello.
Yeah. Random casual vampires. Oh, what's this? I should probably save. I should
Yeah, like the
probably do.
loss of your boots would be too tragic.
Yeah. No, I feel kind of sorry for that bunny. It's true. I actually genuinely feel really sorry for that bunny. I wasn't expecting to hit it. I was just yeeting fire at it. But, yeah. Now, is this the old lady and I went in her thing? Yeah. So basically, I accidentally looked in her cabin one time, and like there's like a trapdoor somewhere. Yeah, like it's here. And I unlocked it and went down, and she like murdered me. Like murdered the ever-living whatsits out of me on account of the fact that she's a witch, you see. But don't tell anyone her secret. Because she'll kill you. Anyway, let's level up. Now, I could get Magicka or health, or I could get stamina, which lets me carry more random junk.
You're gonna go
Ooh,
for stamina.
why is my health not looking so hot? What happened? What did I do? Did I get, like, vampire potioned or something? I should probably go for Magicka, to be fair. Or health. Did I go for health? I'll go for health. Stamina next. But no, seriously, actually. How do I tell, in fact? I never remember. How do I... General stats? Diseases contracted, 1. Yeah, okay, cool. Probably from the rabbit. What are my stats like, in fact? Actually, how do I... Well, okay, my health's looking miserable. That's fine. Whatever. We'll deal. It probably is some kind of vampire disease, though, actually, isn't it? Is there a path up there, do you think? Or are we going up the mountain? This is how we do it. This is the only real way to play Skyrim. Just little tiny hops. It's even more funny with a mechanical keyboard. All the button movements are so precise. Come on, come on, come on. We can get up here. I know we can. Come on. We can do it. We can do it. Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah. Sneak time. Actually, yeah, sneak time. Because clearly I need more caffeine.
Mm-hmm.
No, you don't see me. Okay, fine, you do. Oh, I ain't no hero. But I do have these fancy, fancy vampire boots. Who knew? Where's your friend? Where's your friend? Is she behind a pillar? Oh, are we playing a game? Oh. This isn't a very fun game.
Oh no, this close to get bad time. She's fine with caffeine.
Oh yeah.
I'm not.
No. Yeep.
Although I do really like. I haven't done it in a while, but I do like to have coffee after dinner.
Yeah. Like a classy lady.
Yeah. But it kind of has to be like the coffee that my aunt makes, the really strong, small.
Yeah. The really, like, the tiny, like, strong espresso. What's it called? Like,
Yeah, it's the. It's basically
Thingy.
the. Yeah.
Oh, what's it called? Gee.
Uh,
Oh, cute. I'm taking a nap. I also rest with my head against a rock like that.
yeah, it's the Turkish coffee that she does.
Yeah, what's it, what's the pot called? The, mead.
Why did I forget what that's called?
I remembered it when I was looking it up. Oh, rude. Okay.
Oh, I don't know how to pronounce it either. Kesfe? I don't know how to pronounce that.
No, that's not what I was thinking of. But yeah, those things.
That is
the
how
little,
she
the
does.
little boilie pot things
Yeah.
on the hob.
Which are impossible to do unless you have gas.
Yeah, or you can actually get like a what's it called? Thingamy. A heat diffuser ring.
Yeah.
Remember we
Yeah.
we looked it up. I'm pretty sure there was like a treasure chest around here somewhere. Maybe don't fall off. Okay, and we oop.
I will be right back. I'll take my sneezing fit
You're
elsewhere.
leaving me? Oh my. Gesundheit.
Probably gonna be in the background.
Gesundheit in advance. Please could you flip the light on when you... She can't hear me. Hop. Me? Absolutely not. Nobody here.
What?
Nobody stealing your golden dragon claw. Re-stealing? Unstealing? Gesundheit. Yeah. They could hear you.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't far enough before I had to sneeze. I'll be right back though.
Okay. I noticed my light's still not on. Somebody was too busy sneezing to listen to me. Honestly, I'm so disrespected.
Oh, fine. I'll come back and turn your fucking light.
Oh, you could hear that. It's fine. I could do it myself. Ah, it's bright. Ah. The light. It hurts me. We hate sit, precious. Why am I looting these skeevers? We just don't know. Boy, have I got a tale for you. I wanna loot that guy. Hey, no, there's nobody here. Nobody. Oh, fine. To be fair, I was asking for that. Whee! Hey. Hi. Oh, you have arrows? Okay. I guess I'll have to play with you around this pillar. Let's go! Hi.
I'm
Hi.
not back yet.
Hi. Are you not? Okay, good to know.
Finish your drink.
My drink? Oh, shitey. Oops, where am I? What did I just...
Does this get...
What just happened? Is there somebody else here? Or did I just stand on something? I may have just stood on something. That's also... It's fine. It's
Just
fine.
like me.
Okay. Hiya. Thanks for the lockpicks, friend. Nice pots. Where are the people I just murdered? Ah, there you are. Yep. There you are. Oh, I already looted you, I guess, since you're... Are you? Oh no, you're not in the nude. You're just... That was just a fashion choice. Well, good for you. I'm glad you're confident with your body. Excellent. Oh, my lockpicking increased too. That's what we like. No. I will exercise restraint and I will leave the armor be. Oh good, spiders, my favorite. I could loot this. I'm going to. Probably a bad idea. Oh, that's empty. No sense desecrating crypts if there's nothing to steal, is there? Which way? Ah, not this way. Cool. Anything to loot? No? Okay, fine. Fun detour, thanks for the trip. You got a tale for me? Yeah. More things to steal. It's been a while since I did the plot. But this bit is probably the only bit I've actually done multiple times. Hey-ya! Friend? Friend? You got more friends in here, friend? Or is it just you? Ooh. Thanks for the warning, friend. That could have been real nasty. Gesundheit, she sneezed again. Oh, I'm poisoned. That's fine. Ba 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 ba. Oh, yeah, great. You died in a really inconvenient place, dude. Now I have to walk on your corpse. Right. So, remind me which ones move. Those ones move. Those ones are fixed, right? So it's snake, snake, whale. Hey ya. Ooh, biscuit for me.
Yeah, where do you want it?
In my face. Thank you. Much obliged.
Oh, sorry.
You're alright. Is it your
Allergies
allergies?
are just bad. Yeah.
Snake, snake, whale. This is the easy one, right?
Oh, this one.
This is where I get. Yay! No poison arrows for me. I'm a pilfering genius.
Wahoo.
I know, right? Empty. Empty. Ninja. I'll sell you. Thank you.
Where's that even from?
I should know. Sneaking's for fools. Aye! Tim is such a fright.
The ragdoll physics are more terrifying than the creatures.
Oh, poof. It's true, though.
Always a good ride one as a mount.
A skeever. Well, it would be cool to have a giant rat mount, honestly, I agree. Right. What have we got here that I can steal? You. You. Not you. No. I don't need nobody's dirty linens but my own. Thank you very much. Generally, where there's tipped over lamps, there's oil on the ground, but I don't think there is any here. Is there?
I just like how somebody looked at these tunnels and went like, yep, they definitely need more eagle heads.
Naturally.
Screaming eagle heads. I think that's not, I mean, it looks like screaming eagle heads.
Yeah, pretty much. I think.
Or they're like worms.
No, those are eagles.
Mm.
I think. I mean, that's the Nords for you, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just eagles on everything, I guess. Boats, put an eagle on it. Tunnels, put an eagle in it. Oh, you think fish? You think they're fishies? Well, I mean, I could also believe that. I'm pretty sure the Nords also have a thing for fish. Today's fish is trout a la creme. Enjoy your meal. Oh, you feel weaker as the sun rises. Yeah, dude, I'm an accidental vampire.
How did you manage to do that?
Well, you see, I fought some vampires, and I guess one of them, you know, bit me.
Well, you're off to a good start.
Yeah.
What are the perks of being a vampire?
Not 100% sure, if I'm honest. I don't think it's necessarily a vampire thing. It's more like a, you know, vampire curse type thing.
Oh.
But you could look it up for me if you felt like it.
Oh, yeah. Like, one of the first things she did was walk into some vampires
Yeah,
and kill them
I'm
for
wearing
boots.
I'm wearing their boots. It's brilliant. Yeah, they literally found me. I was, you know.
The game heard us talk about the boots, and I was like,
Yeah. I just really like vampire boots in this game.
I guess it only seems right that you're then actually owning the vampire part too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'd quite like that to not continue though.
You bloody poser. Like, I can't believe you're a poser. You're not actually a true vampire fan. You only like it for the aesthetics. Wow.
Guilty as charged. I'm also doing the proper mage thing.
Yeah, all you need is a Mabari.
Duck into a tunnel, run. around.
Can't you charm animals?
Yeah. But what's the point?
You
No.
literally picked.
Yes, but this spider, what's the point of charming it? All it's gonna do is hang around until it's uncharmed, and then it's gonna try and kill me again. By which time maybe I'll have more magicka again, but... Look, it's dead. It's great. Are you cancelling me because I'm only into the vampire aesthetic? I'm just here for the boots? I mean, come on, look. They're great boots. Look at my boots. They rock. Yeah. Good quiet. I am busy. We were talking.
Kill it. Now cut me down before anything else shows up.
Yeah. Where's the golden claw, you little bitch?
I know how it works.
Just set them on fire, problem solved. I was like,
Guess what, my dude? I know how it works too. I've been here before. It's like I'm magic. You're right, vampire posing. Picture. Oh, fine. I'll set you on fire if you betray me. It's not a problem. When you say cut him down. Setting him on fire counts, right?
this is going well.
I could have got a dagger out, but what's the point?
This is about it, just like they've dropped dead, like outside of the room.
Not a problem. I don't need him. Oh, alright. Fine. Didn't betray you. I accidentally singed you a little. Honestly. Fine, thank you. I'll take that too. You know what? I like that tunic. We'll wear it for you know, for around the town. Great. Should probably read that journal, shouldn't I? Yep. Well done. When you have the golden claw, the solution is in the palm of your hands. Guess what? You gotta hold it. It's written on the thingy. The solution, I mean. Can I get out this way? Yeah, that's what I thought. Ta 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 ta.
Da-da.
Hiya. Dragon more like Dedgar. That wasn't. Just pretend I didn't say that.
Easy said than done.
It wasn't the own I hoped it would be.
I give you a pass on the account that you've been outside in the sun all
I
day
have been
and
outside
probably fried your brain.
It's true.
I can feel my face currently wrinkling.
Can you? Oh
So
no.
I probably didn't apply enough sunscreen.
Oh boy.
I also
You-
didn't have a hat.
I was gonna say you also went to the town
Yeah.
before you applied sunscreen.
Yeah.
And when you came back, you had like 7 times as many freckles as you did when you left. So honestly, that. Okay, I hear you coming to life. Where are you? You. You're gonna follow me. You. I know it. I can't loot you. Ergo, you're gonna wake up and you're gonna try and kill me. I'm watching you. I'm watching.
Go downstairs, please.
Yeah.
Oh, look, they're shifting. They're getting up. Oh my god. I like how they're actually getting up the way I do when I have to get up out of bed. It's like, oh.
To be fair, yeah, same. Own!
Yeah, you
So
definitely
crunchy.
owned that.
I did. Ooh, Amulet of Talos. Gimme.
What's that then?
I'm gonna wear it, is what. Time between shouts is reduced 20%. Well, I mean, I can totally shout. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, guys. I have to just interrupt the stream for a second.
What?
To talk about the fact that, like, the new Animal Crossing KK slider Build-A-Bear looks really weird.
Oh. I'm eating a biscuit and getting attacked by things. I'll be with you in a second. Boom. Real weird.
It looks so weird.
I like that. I just got stuck in the wall and I wasn't sure if it was doing the "you epically owned this thing" or if I just got stuck in a wall. Let me go. I'm dreadfully sorry. That was very rude of me. What is it? Oh my.
What's this
Face
pose?
looks okay, but
Yeah,
the
but-
pose looks really weird.
Yeah, I bet he looks fine in actual real life, but
Yeah.
that pose makes him look so bizarre.
Yeah, dude.
Hold on, I'm
No.
gonna link it. I'm gonna
Yeah.
link it.
Oh,
we go.
good.
Here we go.
I get to run through these axes. I can't turn them off anyway, can I?
I mean, I like it alright, but I just at this point I don't want to buy any of their releases because I'm still not over the fact they released them and then like a month later they released another version of the same plushies with a different outfit.
Yeah, no, that's pretty cheeky. And we... Oop. Flush.
That's not how you flush your toilet. We've been through this.
Well, what else is the chain on the bathroom wall for? Explain. See? Boom. I should have waited until he was awake, but you know, still. Boom.
Yeah.
We have fun here. Really? What did I step on? Oh. Don't get distracted.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that. Or see that.
You didn't see anything. Hiya. Owie. Everybody dead? No. Good night. Doo doo. I love Skyrim, even though I shouldn't. No, seriously though. What am I stepping on that's triggering that? Nothing? Maybe they were stepping on it. Maybe it wasn't me at all. Let's heal a little bit though, shall we?
It's another thing that like companions can do, right?
Yeah, they trigger traps all the goddamn time. It's really rude. The cobweb just frightened me. Good, good. I can see it's going well. Yeah, but they can't die unless you kill them. Which is something. Alright, to the death. I know. And you're already dead, so I guess. To my death. Sounds more like a toast when you put it that way, doesn't it?
Yeah.
To my death! And to all who sail in her. How do we get out of here? Ah! I remember now. Flush. Is everything? Yeah, let's say. Let's say it is. And we... Oop.
Oh yes, Shopify, stop reminding me I need to update my text settings.
Oh.
Before the 1st of July. It's like,
Have you considered updating your text settings?
no, which I mean, I no longer ship to Europe, bye.
Yeah, fine. That is, I already have a pickaxe, but thank you. You got any gold lying around here? Oh. Sorry for setting you on fire, sir.
You really have a bit of a trigger
Yeah, that's because I
happy hand.
Yeah, honestly, the way I play is probably quite vomit-inducing, if you're not me. Anyway, gold, yeah, gimme.
Well, you're not playing it on VR, I'm sure we'll be fine.
Yeah, the more I play it on not VR, the more I'm convinced that playing it on VR would just make me huck. It'd be so much fun, though. Like, I'm imagining, like, playing it on VR that's not, like, a headset. Like, can you not imagine just, like, immersion type? Oh, a lady. Probably. I think. Who's looking?
So have you tried taming an animal yet?
No, let's pretend we didn't see that skull do that. I can't remember. Is there anything fun down here? Yes. Reggie. Oh, woo! Let's pretend I didn't just break a pick. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Thank you. And yours. Is that everybody's? I'll have you. And you, sir? Thank you. Much obliged. Rest in peace. What did you say?
I didn't say anything actually. I think that's
okay. I'm not going the same way. No, I'm not.
Dude, you're asking me. I'm notoriously bad at video games that don't have maps. I'm like, unless a game has a map, I am just like lost.
Yes. Hey, Mr. Restless Draugr, sir. Hi. It's okay, I can just stay behind this pillar forever. Really, truly, it's fine. Whoop! Hiya! Oh, owie. You hurt me. You know that? Use your words. Actually, don't use your words. I think you can shout. Use your words. Many times. Why is there still battle music playing? Is it just not? Oh, there we go. I just didn't realize that I won. Apprentice. Okay, I can totally do this. Oh. I've got 31 lockpicks. We could be here all day. Boom! See? Threats. Oh, seriously? 9 gold? I'm not even sure I can buy a whole new lockpick for that.
9 gold.
Oh, well.
That's just insulting.
Oh well. It's fine. Right, you said the whole standard head on a Build-A-Bear body. I totally agree. It's weird.
It's uncanny as all feck. Like, a lot of people seem to like them, but
yeah,
I don't.
All of them have that slightly weird kind of. But I get it, because you want them to be
yeah, but
dressable.
Like the Pokemon ones look fine.
Yeah, they look weird. It's true. Okay, well.
Wait, they have a Snorlax now?
Yeah, they always have a Snorlax.
Yeah, I think I just ignored it. It looks like such a good pillow.
Yeah. Choop.
Shit.
Choop.
Kinda need it.
Choop. Yeah. Really? Fine.
I just wish that the Pokemon ones were not just bundles online. Just hate that.
I
Absolutely
agree.
hate it.
Yeah, the fact that you have to have the sounds.
Yeah.
Oh, I could have set you on fire. Oh well, never mind. Ooh, don't.
Yeah, exactly. Like the Rocket Raccoon one, and yeah, exactly. But all the Animal Crossing ones, I swear it's Nintendo being weird though. Fire the ground.
Yeah, the ground is no longer employed by me. Ah, there you are! Looking for you.
Yeah, this is the thing, like the Pokemon ones I wonder they got a little bit more freedom with, I swear. Like, but with these it's like no. And also the way they've staggered the releases, like I said, this is really skeevy feeling with the Animal Crossing ones, like.
It's true. Yeah,
And the fact you can't remove the clouds.
Yeah.
They are stuck on the plushie.
The point of a freaking...
Like, at least KK is naked. They can't do it to him.
No, right? The whole point of Build-A-Bear plushies, surely, is that you can dress them up.
Yeah.
But these guys, the clothes are attached. It's weird. It's almost like you guys didn't want to make toys, but actually wanted to make, like,
yeah,
models.
Yeah, exactly, regarding Pokemon, like, that's exactly what I suspect.
Yeah,
Like, also having dealt with both,
no, I agree.
disclaimer, this is my personal person talking right now, I've had to deal with both the Pokemon Company and Nintendo. And there are very different experiences.
What do you mean, like in
From
previous
a
work?
company perspective,
Yeah.
as well.
We're
Like,
not talking about like IPs or anything. Literally.
no.
Sorry, just confirm. I mean, I was just.
Yeah,
confirming.
sorry, no. This is a financial side, so I won't go into details what exactly I've had to deal with
Yeah.
these companies, but they very much work differently.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Because the Pokemon ones are great.
Mm.
I love my Meowth. You got your Charmander. Charmander. I don't know why I just pronounced it weird. Charmander.
I mean, like, this I can talk about. Like, the fact, like, Nintendo is not nearly as cheesy, just because the Pokemon Company sent me legal documents on Pikachu paper.
Yes.
Like, you're not gonna see Nintendo doing that.
Yeah, it's cute. I mean, less cute, I guess, if you get like a C and D.
Well, at least I would appreciate the fact.
On Pikachu paper.
Oh.
Chew, legal chew. We sue, chew. Probably.
Yeah.
Items. Miscellaneous. Where's my claw? There's my claw. You know, I first didn't realise you could turn it around when I first played it, so I was really confused. Like, I got the concept of, like, using it like this, but I didn't realise you could actually turn it around.
Neither did I.
Because they really don't make that clear. So I actually had to look it up. Because I couldn't work out how I was supposed to use the claw to see... Yeah, anyway. Bear, moth, weird owl that's actually shaped like a chrysalis. Weedle. What did I say? Bear, moth, weedle.
Yeah.
Bear. Moth. Weedle. So basically, the chrysalis turns into the moth, and as we all know, moths eventually evolve into bears. It's the circle of life. Activate my keyhole, baby. Let me in. I want to foos. I'm pretty sure this is where I learned to foos.
Or is it raw?
Or is it da? Ooh, da. There's a big moth that lost wings, for sure. Where else do you think they get all the fluff on their bodies from? I swear those bats are supposed to be a jump scare. Well, it worked the first time I played this. Time to watch a mage run around
And
like a fool. Hey, wait. There's a dead dude around here somewhere, isn't there? Okay. I'm pretty sure this is full of dead men. I'm gonna take a shit first then. You know what? Hide boots.
well, this is like
Where do I hide them though? In the
hide
cupboard?
helmet. Hide helmet's very important.
Right? Okay, fine. Gimme. Gotta suck that wool.
Oh yeah, bro, and that are story related.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's true. I've got Fusro already in the story. I don't think I ever... See, I told you! The box was full of dead man. Let's go.
You know what you should have done? You should have just put something heavy on top.
Can I actually... I forget. Can I use it? Wait, hang on. Which key is it? No, I can't. Okay. I'm just gonna... casually stand here while he hits me. Yeah, no, I know that they're story related. I have done... Yeah, I've done a bit of story. Yeah, no, absolutely not. Is it? Can I actually use it yet? I'm gonna say no. Of course! Yes, I remember now. Thank you, God. How silly. That is actually what I know. I need dragon souls to unlock shouts. See? I knew it. I told you. Road! God. Oh, come over here then. Whee. That didn't go as well as I hoped. But you missed! Mage!
Mage power.
Mage power. Oh, did you follow me down into the water? That's sweet! I'm gonna set you on fire. Did that work out well for you? No. My spine sounds like that in the morning sometimes. Yay, being old. Yeah. Having that.
On a good day, it's only your spine.
Ooh. Ancient creaky boned shade. She's not wrong. Cool, now how do I get out of here? It's drafty. Dragon soul, dragon soul, dragon soul, do 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 do, dragon soul, dragon soul. Do, do, do. Oh yeah.
Dragon sword.
Dragon soul, dragon soul, dragon soul, dragon soul. Ooh, touch my dragon.
I wonder how many people get that reference. It's gonna be like
absolutely nobody.
like maybe like
No, not a single one.
this was a radio show
Yeah.
only, right? Like,
Yeah, I believe so. I'm just gonna leave it. I mean, I'm not
I
gonna
feel
leave
these
this
places
stuff.
should actually have a gift shop.
Oh yeah, actually. Yeah, that would be cute, wouldn't it?
Like you do this and at the end it's a gift
Yeah,
shop.
you walk out and it's like, if only high elves look like that.
They can look like that.
Yeah. Hi. Okay, so I'm not melting in the sun, which means I'm not a vampire. Told ya. Ooh, look at this blood. It's all smooshy. It looks like something died here.
It's
Like,
probably the other
quite
adventurers
horribly. Probably.
stepped out, got blinded by the lights, didn't
Yeah,
see
I mean-
where the cliff started.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, you're right though. There's quite some booby window going on here.
Yeah. It just looks. I have to
It
say,
looks
I do
uncomfortable.
question still the style. Like,
Oh yeah. No, it looks really uncomfortable. But vampires, you know, they just be that way.
yeah, well,
Okay. You can't even loot
oh,
these.
Dio says you can check if you've got vampirism.
Underactive. Okay, thank you.
Active.
Okay, I have contracted one disease, and I suspect it might be vampirism because.
The other menu.
Oh, this menu. Is it under the magic one? Ah, there. Thank you. Yeah. I might want to go and I might need to. That's like pray at a temple thing, right?
We don't know because my PC was always too fast for the loads.
I got vampirism. I picked it up off a vampire whose boots I'm now wearing. Oh my god, is vampirism like athlete's foot? That's nasty. Gross. Let's level up, shall we? You know what? I'm actually gonna pick up Magicka. Yeah, I have been a werewolf in one of my playthroughs. But if only just because vampires. I think I was married to one of the werewolves.
Yeah, you were.
And I think he would have been annoyed with me if I turned into a.
Yeah, that wouldn't have been a good match.
So, first things first, let's go to Whiterun. Yeah, sure, I'll just place a marker there, why not? Oh, it's that way. Ah! Do I have a potion of cure disease, though? No.
No.
No. That's cool. But, so, praying at the little temple stone thing doesn't do nothing then. I wonder where I picked that up from.
An older game?
Maybe. Oh, maybe it's other diseases. But not vampire disease. Man, vampirism must be kind of itchy. Oh, praying a shine. Schwein. Schwein. Well, let's go find something to pray at. Let's not do the bunny hopping over the cliff, shall we? Let's just walk around it like a sensible person.
Fuck off. Bunny hopping is the only legitimate way
Yeah,
of movement in this game.
No, I know, right? Yeah, no, that's why I'm going to Whiterun. I know where to go. I mean, I know where to pray. I know how to get rid. Yeah, this I do know finally now. Thank you though for confirming, because I don't actually want to be a vampire right now.
It's a bit inconvenient,
It's
isn't it?
really inconvenient, you know.
And people get like angry and shit here as well.
Sometimes yes. Yeah, a little bit. I think. It's just, you know. Something, I've got so much to live for. Something, I don't want to be a vampire. Something.
At least Whiterun is close enough.
Yeah, it is. I actually don't even know when it progresses to full-on vampirism. For all I know, there's a timer that's been ticking down. And, yeah. Oh, hello. Did I kill you? Guess not. Well, you're mine now.
3 days, says Theo.
Oh boy. Yeah. Hey. Are you,
Hello there, fellow traveler. One itinerant minstrel and wandering wastrel at your service.
Well, you sound lovely.
Well, after a little
Okay.
afraid not. But if you're
Bard's
serious
College.
about
Nah.
sharpening
What are you doing out here, mate?
perform for my common man, of course. Why
Well-
should only the courts and inns of wealthy
Great.
towns
Wonderful. I'm not
give you
common.
a gift?
I'm gonna take this bandit's gold and I'm gonna walk away. Oh look.
Hello there, friend. How lucky for you.
We
to
literally
get
just
one of
talked.
ours.
Man, for a bard, you sure have a short memory. Oh, this is the path I was supposed to take on my way up here. Cute. Look, more bunnies and I'm not gonna kill. For now. I begged. Hey, do you think there will be any friends for me to kill in this? I mean, meet? I've been detected. Oh, a bandit. Quell surprisey. Oh, hiya. Good night. Sleep well. Is now a good time for me to get diverted?
I mean, if you don't mind the vampire part, we cool.
Yeah, I'm actually delighted that I've already encountered a vampire, honestly, because boots! I just, you know, and they're normally so difficult to murder.
Yeah, they
And
were
these
very
ones-
squishy.
Those ones were super squishy. Hi, please don't hit me. I'm really squishy. Please don't hit me. I'm baby. Thank you. I'm in a delicate state right now. I'm a little vampire. Just around the edges. Didn't mean to. little casual, premature immolation there. That's a problem.
Like kind of your brand, like.
Premature immolation. Yeah, did I just see a shadow? Is there a dragon friggin' around somewhere around here? What's that? That's a big ass freaking bird! Ooh, cool. Hi. Let's not spend time looking at the scenery. We should probably get going before we get, you know, gone. Okay, Whiterun. Yeah, I can fall off here. Yeah, I couldn't really fall off there. Okay. Yeah, but boots, but, you know, yeah, boots though. Boots.
I have to say, this isn't this like kind of like the stereotypical women here, like. These
Well,
boots, like, are making
These
my life
boots are
utter
made
hell.
of- Yeah, it's true. Fashion. We do it for fashion. Oh, come on. I can... Yeah, see, I knew I could bunny hop up the cliff. Oh, until I hit this bit. Come on, come on, come on. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. What is Skyrim for if not bunny hopping up the landscape? Come. Okay. Nope.
Think of your mechanical keyboard there, dear.
You'll be fine. There we go. See? Told ya. There's no time to waste.
I just remember trying to basically get my horse to go up these edges in this game.
How did that work out for you? Hmm?
Surprisingly well, all
That's a
things
giant
considered.
cat. Let's not go that way.
I do feel like they have a little bit more texture than I used to. The mountains. But maybe that's
Do you
just
think?
me and wishful thinking.
I think that's wishful thinking. Or maybe they're rendered at a slightly sharp. No, it's not the wrong way. Look, see, Whiterun's right there. See? Right there. I'm just doing the screen. You can't see me, and really, it's a waste of time. Maybe this is the wrong way. Maybe this is the wrong way to go down
Should you
it.
maybe save before you try? Fuck it, you're a mountain goat.
Meh.
It's a challenge.
To run to Whiterun. Oh, I found some wolves. Oh, right, if you insist. But I feel like, really, you know, on your head be it. Gimme. Gimme, gimme. Ooh, you had a ring. What did you do? What a naughty wolf. He had a ring. A silver one. See? I got down the mountain. How dare you doubt me? Hello, I'm a vampire. He didn't care.
Oh my god! Are
What?
you serious?
What?
Okay, so, you know, I've been complaining about the stupid lump in my armpit, right? And where I got my COVID vaccine.
Oh!
Well, apparently in women you can get that. Now, see, it's the same for me. Sorry, it's really funny. So I had my COVID jab a week ago. And today I woke up... Yeah, today. And I woke up with a painful, like, lump in my left
I
armpit.
might be going the wrong way now. Oh no, there we go. Wait, run. Yeah, sorry, carry on.
And, like, in the past I've had this after my flu jab.
Mm-hmm.
And I've gone to my GP who said, no, that's perfectly normal. Like, you know, I mean, sorry, that's not related to the flu jab at all, you know. It must just be a normal reaction to, like, you know, maybe you got a bug or something. Yeah, no, every single time I go for my flu jab, I get this. No. Clearly, you can get it from it.
That's, well, hey, isn't that comforting, though?
Yeah. Yeah, like, I don't actually get sick. But, like, after a week, my lymph nodes in my armpit are just like, see ya!
Right?
And it's really, really painful.
I'm really sorry.
It's...
Hey, at least it's confirmed that it's harmless.
Yeah.
Okay,
But yeah, basically, women apparently are advised to delay mammograms for 6 weeks because it could lead to doctors wrongly.
That makes sense.
Didn't tell me about any of that.
No. Oops, I went the wrong way.
Oh my god, it's kind of interesting that men can get it as well, though. But it's a, like, I don't know with the flu jab, if it was just because, like, as a woman, you go, like, oh, it could be bloody anything.
Yeah, this is true.
Like, I was legitimately considering, like, well, you know, considering this time of the month, maybe it's my hormones. In the shrine! Says Dio.
There it is. Hey, mate.
Please
Thanks.
pray the vampire away.
Magic. Active effects.
It is a bloody STD though, isn't it?
Oh,
in
yeah.
This game. Like
Well, I mean, define STD, dude. What do you think I was doing with those vampires? All I did was wear their boots. It's
maybe they bled in those boots.
vampiric athlete's foot.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Okay, so now I know I'm here, but I actually want to be. Remove it, please. Oh, fudge it. How do I? There we go. Remove it. Let's. Can I fast travel back to Riverwood, please? I'm sorry that you're lumpy.
Yeah, me too.
I
I very much dislike it.
Yeah.
There's also a feck all one can do except to sit it out.
Sit it out. Well, I mean, I guess of all the side effects, that's So do you think this is gonna happen with your second jab too?
Yeah, except worse.
Wait, did I just close the door on somebody? But yeah, the fact that your GP has been like, no, that doesn't happen with the flu jab in the past.
Yeah, exactly.
as well.
It's just for me. It's the fact that they flat out told me with the flu jab, no, that can't be related. That's not what happens.
Yep.
That was my male GP.
Oh.
The one I dislike. The one who also, when I had like a massive bruising on the side of my head after having been hit by an asshole who opened a car door on a cyclist being me, also said, oh...
Yeah, the cyclist was somebody else who then just punched you in the head.
Yeah,
Is that what you're telling me?
And he was just like, oh yeah, don't worry about that. I'm like, dude, it's
Yeah,
the swelling.
yeah. No,
It's
dude,
ginormous.
The fact you really should have
It's
like
on my
the
head.
fact that the swelling then like later like you lost a chunk of hair and then it started growing in like this little tuft on top of your head. It was really cute.
Yeah, that was
But also
great.
awful.
Yeah.
But yeah, you should have been checked for concussion. That guy was a terrible doctor. What am I doing? Oh yeah, actually, didn't I have some skills to...
He's the doctor and I refuse to see it. I will just wait for 3 weeks extra.
Yeah.
If it means not having to see this dickweed.
Yeah, that guy's terrible.
The worst thing is I think he's actually considered my main GP.
Probably.
I know, I don't want him.
Nope, we're not doing that. Oh, requires that.
But you can tell he's one of those doctors who just thinks that women are just difficult.
Yeah, which is fun, isn't it? No, I don't want a dual cast. Alright, I guess I won't do any of that. What about restoration? I bet none of that. Oh wait. Durr. Gimme that. And gimme that. And eventually, we're also going to be picking up some tasty conjuration spells.
I still really love the graphic design.
Yeah,
in
no,
this
same.
game,
I think
though.
that's the one thing that makes me actually sad that I can't play it in VR.
Is
This screen.
Yeah, it
because,
looks so cool in
dude,
VR.
this screen is freaking glorious. But
had
given
actually-
that it makes me a little bit woozy, even
Really noticed that there's a guy with a massive axe in the background.
there's this guy as well with like a staff
Yeah.
and his like beardy thing, and then there's roguey boy, yeah,
Yeah.
with his knife and his hood,
Yeah.
and then there's
Axeman.
Axeman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Dio, I'm glad you yeah.
Yeah, the GP is a bum. That GP is a bum. Not all GPs are bums.
No.
That one specifically. Okay, my quest, which I hid. Yeah, I'll do that eventually, I'm sure.
Yeah, but basically it was because I got it after a week. They were like, can't be related.
Exactly a week as well, though,
Yeah,
which is I find so interesting because this one is exactly a week to the day as well.
I think my boy just goes, I'm done with that now.
Yeah. Like, I like that your body basically seems to know what a calendar week is, for one thing.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah.
Soon.
I don't like the sound of that.
I just want a house.
Yeah, legitimately.
Yeah. Yeah. Immune system's like, bored now.
But that's also the thing, like, I generally don't actually get sick. I just get really swollen, painful lymph nodes, but don't notice much else. So I have a really good immune system on the whole.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping the second jab isn't going to do much except for some
Yeah.
painful lymph nodes.
Yeah. But I was trying to convince my mum the other day that just because she's had both of her jabs now, that doesn't mean that she can't give me COVID, because I haven't actually managed to get mine yet. And yeah. Hi.
Oh my god, that's actually a really good idea to multi and then like have the cool, like the small house.
Oh my god, that's cute. I like that idea.
Yeah. You've never modded this game before.
No,
have you?
I've actually never modded this game. I don't. Yeah, that one.
As House Carl, my job is to deal with
Yeah.
all dangers that threaten the Jarl or his
Dragons
people.
destroyed
You know
Helgen, lady.
about Helgen? The Jarl will want
Yeah,
to
I
speak
know.
to you personally.
We all just gotta stick together. I'm pretty sure that's not Skyrim law compliant, but whatever.
You were at Helgen.
I did!
You saw this dragon with your
Let's
own
not talk
eyes?
about what I was doing there. That's absolutely not.
Smear Irileth was right. What do you say now, Professors? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
I mean, you know, Breeze Home is cute. I like
You
it.
should send troops to Riverwood at once.
I did?
It's in the most
I don't remember if I ever actually unlocked another house. Must have done, because I played so many hours of this game. But if it's linked to the plot...
Yeah, I know I bought a house.
Yeah, oops. That's not what I meant to do.
Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
It's me. I'm the detachment.
That would be best. Well done.
Yep.
You sought me out on your own.
No, damn right you won't.
You've done Whiterun a service. I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem.
Armor that I can't wear.
Is
Lovely,
another
thank you.
thing could
You shouldn't have. What the fuck? Why does the
suitable
game
for
even? I
someone of
guess.
your
Yep.
particular talents, perhaps.
I can has Lydia.
Let's go find Farengar.
So you can,
Later.
My court wizard.
you can kill her.
Looking
I
into
do not- I've no-
related
And kill her.
beasts, dragons and rumors.
Not on purpose. And say you're out there.
No,
You're just sitting
quite.
here.
I have maybe reloaded my save game before. Just, you know. Because, oops. Hiya! I don't trust you, actually. I don't know whether or not I should, but...
You think you could help me? I really don't think so.
Okay.
The Jarl can be found in the Great Hall, probably sitting on his
Farengar.
Jarl's
I
throne.
think I found
Not
someone
over
who can
here
help
in
you
a
with
wizard's
your
laboratory.
dragon project. Go ahead and fill her in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be used to me. Oh yes, he must be referring
Yeah,
to
sure. In front of the Jarl, then you'll
Yes,
you'll
I
talk
could
to
use
me.
someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not.
Well, that
actually-
sounds like an ideal job. No, right? Some random dude's armor. Thanks. Alright, where am I going and what am I
To the point,
fetching?
eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that.
I don't care what
Leave
you
those
like.
Details to your betters, am I right?
Well, okay, rude.
Learned
Well,
of
I'm
a
sorry,
certain
leave
stone
those
tablet
details
that
to your
you found
betters,
in
am I
the
right?
Barrow. A dragon
I don't care what this dude likes.
and a map of Dragonberry.
His chin is
Go
offensive.
to Bleak Falls Barrow, find
I
this
mean,
tablet,
fair.
no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Oh, do you mean this old stone? Haha.
Ah, the Dragon Stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. You already found it.
I am cut from a different cloth.
Cloth than the usual.
Which is funny because Simplicity is a pattern manufacturer, and he just said it was Simplicity itself. And it's got you the Dragonstone. What next,
Where your
bitch?
job ends and mine begins. The work of the mind.
You know I'm a mage, right? Hey, you want to talk about my boots? They're from vampires. Look at them. Look how great they are. Look how great they are. Look at my boots. Look at my boots. He doesn't want to look at my boots.
Made out of real vampire.
Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You
I know.
Come too.
I saw it.
Dragon. How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
It was brewing coffee. What do you think it was bloody doing? Immolating people!
Dragon decides to attack Whiterun. I don't know if we can stop it.
Work of the mind, my arse.
Let's go.
Oh my god, it never occurred to me to use his enchanting lab. I just used to use random enchanting labs that I came across on the way. But, of course, I also pretty much always play a mage, so I've usually got... One game I married, what's her name?
Is it attacking the
A drow? Mage? Drow? I think she's, is it Bree?
Oh yeah.
Brianna? Brielle? Something like that?
Hmm.
Anyway, they have enchanting tables at the...
Good work, son.
Yeah, the thingy,
tower.
right? Yeah.
Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. Burn. Better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
Can I go?
I've already ordered
Can
my
I go?
men to muster near the main gate.
Can I go?
Good. Don't
Can I go?
fail me.
I wanna
There's
come.
No time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I
Uh-huh.
want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this
Uh-huh.
dragon.
Uh-huh.
You survived Helgen, so you
Uh-huh.
have more experience with dragons than anyone else here.
Uh-huh.
But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the dragon stone for Farengar.
Technically, I didn't do it for him. I just picked up this random
I
rock.
have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city.
Yeah.
Accept this gift from my personal armor.
Time to save for a house.
No, I can't afford to risk both of you.
Haha.
I need you here working on ways to defend the city against
Sucks to be
these
you.
dragons.
As you command.
I'll
Let's go.
see you at the
One
watchtower
last thing,
as soon
Irileth.
as the rest of the men
This
is
isn't
gathered.
a death or glory mission.
Okay.
I need to know what we're dealing with.
Watchtower it is. Now what stuff have I got? No, not you. That. Nope. 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 I'm good with what I've got. Thanks. I should probably... Woof! What? No, there's nothing. There's nobody. It's a car.
Don't worry, my lord. I'm the very soul of caution.
I'm the soul of caution. She's the very soul of caution, don't you know? Let's go down. Let's go fight some dragons!
Wyverns.
I envy you the chance to see this dragon up close.
What's her name? That's hilarious. What's her name is a poorly named Argonian. I don't know, I think what's her name is a brilliantly named, a brilliant name for an Argonian.
It's very easy for people to remember.
Yeah, exactly.
Lords and dragons would say you hated the York.
Except, you know, anytime anyone can't remember somebody else's name,
I guess.
What is it?
that's what?
I was gonna say, I guess it can get a little bit like, you know,
Yeah.
one person yells it and 5 people stand up, but like,
Yeah, quite. Hey
I'd be
ya!
a lot warmer and a lot happier.
We'll go to the pub then. None of mine. I don't even know where I'm going anymore. Why is there a barrel in this random little... I think the barrel has its own little field. There's another barrel over there. Cute. Don't mind me.
Stay out of trouble, Elf.
Oh. There's a joke there about...
do a barrel roll?
No, stay out of trouble, elf. There's a joke there about... you know. There's a vulgar joke there somewhere. Can I not jump over this wall? I want to go that way. Fine. Can I leave the city in the middle of the night? Yes, I can. Oh, it's that way? Really? Wait. It's that way. Nice jump. Don't mind if I do. Whee! Really? There for the chat? Ah, bum. I thought that you could wait at the... Hang on.
Nice pose.
There's a marker, right? Yeah, see, I can do that. Yep. I'm doing it. We're doing it. If I have to go back, I have to go back. Look, she's walking real slow. It'll be fine. I'll just go to the tower. I think I've done that before. The game is weird, though. The game is really weird. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that I've thought I bugged it, and then I was like, oh no, wait, it's fine. It anticipates people not waiting around if for other things to happen. Alternatively, I'll just wait here for her to come real slow. While I wait, I'll just smash my head on this rock face. Seriously, lady. She's totally coming though. She is. I know she is. I know she is. Oh god, that's some... I love how buggy this game is. I assume you're talking about this game, and not like Animal Crossing or something. Oh, there they are. Hey guys! How you doing? We're all here. Having a party. If you see any smears of blood on this rock face, don't mind me. It's just, you know.
No signs of any dragon right now. It sure looks like he's been here.
Looks like he's been here?
I know it
Do you
was
think?
bad. We've got to figure out what happened. And if that dragon is still skulking around somewhere.
Ooh,
Spread out.
pretty.
Survivors. We need to know what
The moon is nice. I mean, that is a nicely textured
Dude,
moon.
that is a nice one.
Oops, they've gone without me. Guys, have you looked at the moon? It's pretty. Guys, Animal Crossing? Well, you know, maybe she's just,
Well,
I
to
mean,
be...
sometimes people do sit on the floor, right? Like,
Yeah, well, to talk about how Lucky only has, like, graves in his house.
oh god, yeah, it's cute. I like that, actually.
Yeah, same, but it's like, Lucky, stop. I kinda actually miss the little stupid invitation, hey, I'll drop by your house things that they had in, like, previous Animal Crossings. Like, you know, that stupid thing where you would always forget that they invited you to, like,
Oh
come
god,
hang out.
yeah. Yes, I'd forgotten about that.
I kind of miss it, but also really not.
There it is. It's coming. I'm gonna get off the roof.
She just sits in the middle of a bathroom.
Oh. Well.
Who the heck is this villager, Dio? I need to know.
Let's call it a spa, shall we? But yeah, actually, who is your villager? Who? Oops.
Name and shame her.
Yeah.
What are you doing? You trying to find the highest point.
Oh, it's Diana. Oh, I've lost the dragon.
Oh my god, okay.
Oops. Seriously, I've lost the dragon. Where is it?
It's kind of dying because, like, she's of course such a dreamy to many people.
Well.
Yeah.
Found it.
Yeah, I just kind of. This is a bathroom.
Seriously. Where is it? Oh, it's there. I couldn't see it for the wing.
I saw her original house and I was like, yeah, that's fine. And then I click on the New Horizons one. I'm sorry for talking on top of
That's
you while
fine.
killing this dragon.
Don't mind me. I'm actually doing a piss poor job of killing the dragon. I can't even find this stupid thing.
Also, that bed. That bed looks obscene. I don't like it. I really don't like it. The princess herself. Yes, you're right, dear.
Dovahkiin, yes! Give me your shit.
I'm removing this just to show you how
Oh yeah, that's pretty bad.
I don't like the bed. Who designed that? I need to have words.
What bed? Oh, the pearl bed.
Yeah.
What's wrong with it?
I don't know, it looks creepy as all hell.
You're not wrong.
It also looks like it's made out of latex and I don't trust it.
Use the shout section to equip your unrelenting force. Shout. Give me it.
you do a little yell.
Use Z to shout. Oh yeah, you make me wanna fuss. Everybody. I did a fuss.
Good job.
Don't fuss over me. I know, I'm Dragonborn.
Dragonborn.
Don't make such a fuss.
In the very oldest tales, back from when there was still
Oh,
dragons,
joke would have been funnier if I didn't use it
Dragonborn
twice.
would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you do. Is it?
I'm only marginally though.
Dragon's power.
Mm.
Well, you can shout now. You couldn't before.
Actually, I could shout,
That can only
but
mean
not with a
one thing.
capital S.
You must be dragon.
I mean, I can do a classic yell, but
My grandfather used to tell stories about the Dragonborn.
well,
He was born with the dragon blood in him, like old Tiber Septim himself.
hot.
I've never heard of Tiber Septim killing any dragons.
There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back now for the first time in forever. But the old tales
they
of
back?
the Dragonborn who could kill dragons and steal their power. You must be one.
What do you say here, Leth? You're being awfully quiet.
She's like,
Tell us, do you believe in this Dragonborn business?
Some of
Yeah.
you would be better off keeping quiet, flapping your gums on matters you don't know anything about.
yeah. So when I first played it, I was like, dude,
That's something
she's just jealous. But honestly, at this point, I think she's just like, yeah, whatever. Seriously.
someone who can put down a dragon is more than enough for me.
You
Yeet.
wouldn't understand, Asgard. You ain't an orc.
Well, that's rude.
All across Tamriel.
I
I've
like
seen
you.
Plenty of things just as outlandish as this. I'd advise you all to trust in the strength of your sword arm.
Like, also, hi, I'm not a Nord.
That was shout.
It's all the same to you.
Must be.
Well, it doesn't mean like just because you look like it. I mean, you don't have to look like a Nord to be a Nord. Get that?
I mean, yeah, but I'm really not a Nord.
I know.
Not even. Right, now what do we do? Where do we go? What are we doing? I wasn't listening. Let's report back to the Jarl. I could walk back, or I could fast travel, like a lazy person. Oh.
We're causing no trouble. All we ask is to
What? Oh yeah, that.
You're lucky I don't toss you in jail.
What?
Get lost.
It said Dovahkiin. And the first time I played it, legitimately, it either didn't trigger or I just didn't notice. Do I look like I'm talking to you, mate?
A foreigner in these lands.
Seriously.
Redguard like us. She is likely not using her true name. We will pay for any information regarding her location.
I don't...
We are not welcome here in Whiterun. So we will be in Rorik's.
Okay, seriously though, snitches get stitches.
It's none of your concern. All you need to know is that we're paying for information. If that doesn't interest you, feel free to walk away.
Sure, bye.
She cannot hide from us forever.
Yeah, that automatically makes me totally want to help you. She can't hide from us forever. You know what? She wants to keep running her little stall in town. That's fine. I'm not gonna stop her. I'm pretty sure she's a tradesperson here. Yeah. Hush your mouth.
Let me show you the power of Talos Storm.
Let me show you the power of Talos. No. Yeah, I did. I did kill a dragon. Now I'm mocking a priest. I'm so multi-talented. House. Actually, I don't think I can afford a house. Not in a
Not
year.
yet.
Not in a year of anything. Hey, you, houseman.
I serve Jarl
5,000 gold.
as steward. Splendid. There's a house available right now.
My funds, however.
Very well. Just let me know when you're ready to purchase the house.
That's 100% how houses
Enjoy
work.
your visit
You
to Dragon's
heard the
Reach.
summons. What else could it mean?
Dude, I'm...
Great, dear.
Shh. I'm over here. I'm busy. Busy. Yeah, I have like a fifth of a house right now.
Brother needs a word with you. So what happened at the watchtower?
Yes.
The dragon there?
The dragon was totally there.
I knew knew I could count on Irileth. But there must be more to it than that.
No, you do not get that one for free when you do the quest. You have to pay money for it. You can just... He just tells you can buy it. To be fair, money's pretty easy to come by if you do what I do and loot literally everything. Oh, yeah, they were. It was me. Hi, thanks. What do they want with me, Z's? What do they want with me? Yeah. Doom. Doom time.
Speaking of things you probably don't want me to say.
No.
You're getting to the end of the stream time. Yeah.
Lydia! Thanks. I'm Thane. Hi, Lydia. Where's Lydia? Where is she? Give me.
This Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as she may be, I don't see any signs of her being this.
So we may move on to streaming Skyrim for a bit.
A little bit, maybe a little bit. You want me to shout in your face, mate? You want me to shout? I can shout. Dude, I can shout. I can shout.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just
Yeah, it's, to be fair, it's getting to the point where I think once I've finished with the Greybeards, that is pretty much as far as I've been with the plot. Certainly anytime recently. I think when I first started playing, there was like a bit maybe where you have to sneak into like a storeroom or something? Maybe? I don't remember. But anyway, I did some storeroom stealing.
Climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that?
Yeah.
High
7,000
Hrothgar is
steps.
a very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles.
Charles Martinet.
I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care.
Who dis?
I don't know what that is. Is it an actor who voices someone, or is that
Learn
a character?
what the Greybeards can teach you. Back to business.
You still talking?
We still have a city to defend.
yes, my lord.
Once I get to a bit which I'm not so familiar with, I will, That's not... There we go. Oh, he's Mario. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, does he voice you'd have to kill a dragon, right? Where's Lydia, actually? Hello? Thank you. There's a dragon who you totally... Hiya!
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you.
Yeah, I know what a housecarl is, though. Hey, you want armor?
Behind you.
Yeah.
How can I serve you, my thane?
I just hate how, I mean, she starts, poor thing, starts out sounding so, oops, sounding so, oops, it's not what I meant to do. Have, yeah, all of it. And that, and that, and that. And you can just, you know, yeah, have all of these. And that, yep. And that, no, oh well. You know what, you can have one of those daggers too. And a shield, and... No, that's mine. You want to hide your boots? No, 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 no. You want a pair of vampire boots? You can have a pair of vampire boots. Everyone should have vampire boots. You can have these as well if you want, and that. You like necklaces? You want a necklace? Wear it for me. Baby. Of course, yeah. Understandable. Poor Lydia. Poor Lydia. Yeah, like I think in my very, very oldest first game,
You couldn't possibly be the Dragonborn of legend.
no, absolutely not. I was a I married a werewolf, which means I suspect I was a werewolf. But my hubs, he hung around with me. We were like werewolfy together. But that was, I mean, that was literally like when Skyrim came out, which was some time ago now. So I hear. I'm not lollygagging. You're lollygagging. Stop gagging your lolly. It's disgusting. Doing it in public. A guard too. Shame on him.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
It might suit me. You know what else suits me? Vampire boots. But no, I just Lydia always just sounds so pissed off with me. Every time I do like ask her to do anything, she's all like, "Huh." What is it like? She just sounds so done with me, like 24/7. I feel really sorry for her. Oh boy. Okay, fine. What am I missing? What was I supposed to do? Where's the quest I'm supposed to be doing? Oh yeah, up. This way. But see, I just never know where the path starts. I guess maybe that way? Yeah, we'll go that way. In fact, yeah, the first time I went, I bypassed Eversted completely. I just went straight up the mountain. From the back.
Theo, I could have said it better myself.
Yeah, vampire boots. That's, Hey, do you think I can yeet myself off this cliff without dying?
If you die, you have to end the stream. I see how it is. If I end, stream ends. Uh-huh. It's now Skyrim hard mode.
Yeah. Skyrim hardcore.
Yeah.
If you're dead for good. Except, you know, maybe till Tuesday. Whee! Bugs. Bugs. Catch the bugs. Honling pro midori. That was fun. Bonk. Bonk.
This lady has like some like
this is why Lydia always sounds so pissed off with me, honestly.
I don't know, like I guess you don't need a helmet looking at this lady's
Clearly
leg.
not. Her skull is someone else. Bonk. Yeah, no, right? It is really freaky with the insects.
Excuse
you just
me,
grab
what?
them out of the air and okay, hello. Random wolf.
So basically, they behave like our dog.
Yes, stripping the insect parts off.
I guess Theory literally she just leaves parts.
Yeah, she does.
She leaves the
She
part
eats
she
the
doesn't
soft
like.
parts and leaves all the wings and stuff behind.
Legs.
And the legs on our bed. Often. Anyway, yeah. Oh. Ow. Rude. I mean, this isn't gonna end well for you. Hey, it's me and my lady. Somewhere. Eventually.
Where did you lose her?
Yes, I did. She's down the mountain somewhere. She'll be fine. Oh, I'm unspelled. Oh, yeah, of course. I accidentally. Restoration, please. Beep. This is how we sneak. Pew, pew. When I'm dead, will I? Will I be easier to rob? Good to know. I'll bear that in mind.
Just set yourself on fire, see how that goes.
Set him on fire. He's all like, you'll be so much easier to rob when you're dead. I got news. Lydia, you were late. We had a party without you. It was fun. It's okay, I'll invite you next time. Cheese wheel. Ooh, that's very nice. I'm not gonna search all these sad sacks. I am, however, gonna unlock this. Yeah. Gimme the chest in the bandit camp. You'd think that given that it's like literally right here and you can see it from the Jarl's place, that they'd have done something about this bandit encampment, wouldn't you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I also played the game in third person.
Yeah, third person's just so much easier on my brain. Our brains. I think it's yeah. You just don't get as. Oh, this is that thing with the blind guy, right?
Also, dude, I want to see my character.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, no, it's so much easier on the seasickness thing. I'm gonna say yeah because I don't want to kill you.
Said he'd be up at the summit. Better not keep him waiting.
I'm sure. Let's just pick up some of this stuff. Hey, are you using that book? I'm gonna read it. Oh yeah, I remember now. He's blind, you see. But I'm going to have your baked potatoes, thanks.
Wait,
bye.
he's blind, but he doesn't recognize the voice.
Yeah, no, I know. Well, let's suspend our disbelief, shall we? It's been a while since I got the opportunity to use that. Maybe, you know, I'm just really good at mimicking voices.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah, it's me. Rodolph, or, you know, whatever. No, you didn't hear anything. It's just me. The wall. No? Okay, not the wall. Hey, a mage! Great. How's that working out for you? Oh, there's another one. Great. Go get him, Lydia. Brilliant. Ha! Gold lockpick. Oh, lockpicks. Always with the lockpicks. Wonderful. Skill point? No. Gimme. Oh, nothing. Okay, fine. Gold? Gold.
All the gloves.
Sniffing these gloves. Good sniffs. Cool. Not like you? Do you not like to sniff gloves?
The smell of leather.
Oh, yeah, no, the books. This is the problem with me. I love the books, but I'm actually, this time round, not picking the books up. Because, I want to be able to pick everything up without just dropping books every 10 seconds, because, yeah. I normally become a walking library. I'm being good this time around. I'm, however, stealing everything that looks like it might be useful and isn't bolted down. Hey, anyone home? Look, it's like the helmet from, like, the character in the trailer and stuff. With the horns. Isn't that cool? I'm having this loot, though. It's a nice frickin' loot. I'm gonna loot the loot. Oh hey, you know what? You know what I can do though? I can't remember how to actually use that. Excuse me. Can I not, please? I'd like to activate that. Activate! Activate the...
Okay, lady, before you get too much into this,
Yeah.
Your bedtime is...
Oh, my bedtime. I
Yeah.
know. Oh my god.
I
no.
know! But
Bye. It did come. Yep, I managed it. I'm great. But seriously, actually, how do I can't remember how to actually bring that up. Like, use it.
many clicks happen.
Oops. That's not what I meant to use. Yeah, Lydia, you can get that guy, no problem. But seriously, Command animal. I can't remember how to do it. It's my left click? No. Oh, maybe I need to, I think it's a bit late now. I think the wolf is dead. But do I have to unclick my, other left click spell? And then, like... Oh, wait, I apparently already used it. I see. Right, like that. Well. I'm gonna work under the assumption that you are probably correct. But I just did something wrong. But the poor thing died anyway. Not my problem. Well, I appear to be moving as intended. Oops.
It's just what is...
Oh, there we go. Falling apparently fixed my legs. They work now. Good. I'm so glad we had this chat. Oh, becomes your shirt. That would make sense. Yeah, that would make sense. Thank you. No, you're right. It is. That is it. Yeah, power's going to be used once a day. So now I have to re-equip my shout. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Because if it doesn't have the thing in it, yeah. Yep. Yippity. There was stuff. Can I loot stuff? No stuff to loot? No? Okay, fine, bye. You coming out, Lids? Oh, there's a potion there. Gimme. I'm closing the door, Lids. If you're coming, you better come. Okay, stay there, see if I can. Close the door! Were you raised in a barn? Jeez, I'm gonna have to teach you some manners. Hey, Woofer. I'm sorry that you died. Yeah, if it doesn't have like a handedness spell thing in it, then it makes sense that it's it becomes your shout. Yeah, let's finish this up and then we'll call it a day. Yeah, does that work for you?
Yeah.
Thank you for your help, Tio.
Yes. Also, if I sound like I'm kicking her to bed,
she is.
It is because I know the way she plays Skyrim.
Oh, she does.
I just, like, I will not forget the time you were so sick and I just put you on.
You just sat me down. You gave me Skyrim and I played Skyrim until I felt better, like in a week and a half. And occasionally I slept. Little naps. It was some fun times. Like a fever dream.
Oh, thank you for clipping that. Beautiful.
Oh.
It's just...
no. Oh no. Thank you. Much obliged. Hey ya! We friends? No. Lydia, get him for me.
Just like how it looks like you're really surfing up the...
Yeah, that's me. Yay, spell tome, conjure familiar. Happy times. Oh, and a circlet for me heads. Oh, when did I ding? I don't remember. Ha. Oh. Didn't do anything. Well, that's going on my head anyway. Yeah. Oh yeah, what was the note actually said? Yeah, let's try my patience in a minute. No. Okay. I have no idea what that means. I don't care. But I think I just killed this guy's brother or something. Do you have anything? Yes. Yes. Oh, a journal. Do I read that now or do I read it later? Oh, gold! Don't mind if I do. Stuff. Nice view, though. Like, yeah. Cool. I'm pretty sure from here I could totally get up the mountain. Let's see what his journal said. Yep, good pickings. Okay. A mutiny, a dragon attack, guards and stuff. Your wolf didn't do you much good, my friend. Oh, there. That's what I pressed the other day. So I guess we're gonna go back again. Where am I gonna go up this mountain? Maybe that's what happened. Maybe I just found myself halfway up the mountain anyway. You know? Let's see. I could totally go down the mountain again. Yeah, the bandit gang had some terrible luck, which kind of culminated in me. I guess me turning up was probably the worst luck they've had for a while, eh? Seems a little self-centered, actually, doesn't it? How up myself am I? Maybe don't jump down there. Let's go!
Get that workout in. Go down the stairs. You get those steps in, babe.
Oh yeah.
Work those thighs. How else are you gonna slide up the hill?
No, right? Did I already read that? Yeah, I did. And then I accidentally picked something else up, I'm sure. Sorry for jumping on your corpse. I'm not sorry for killing you, but I am sorry for jumping on your corpse. Hey, you might wanna... I feel bad for stealing your potato. You know what? I'm just gonna...
Did you just say, I'm feeling bad for stealing your potato?
Yeah, I'm just gonna... Look here.
Leave the potatoes. Yeah.
Do you want these cabbages? Not all of them. Let's not be greedy. You can have, like, 5 cabbages. There you go. Well, they're on the ground now. Okay, fine. Do you want... You know what? No, actually, those potatoes are some pretty high value item. Here, have this bread. There you go. There you go. Here you go, blind man. Have some bread. See ya.
She got shit. I like that typo, Dia. Because that's definitely a pose.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, I think you're right. I think because I was sneaking as I got hit, the game was like, "Aw."
Nope.
But also, man, I got the shit. No whoops. Own that typo. 100% own that typo. That's the law. Right. Well, I guess I did say that once we were done with that cave, it was finishing time.
Yeah, you did say that.
I did say that. Oh, look, a wolf. Well, you can have more than one typo. It's okay. You're allowed to. Wow. I owned that wolf. I pooned it, if you will. Lydia, where are you?
Lydia, my Lydia.
Oh, have you seen Lydia? You can't do that to me. I've been trying so hard every time I play Skyrim.
Yeah, this is why I'm doing it, because every single time you're playing Skyrim, I have to suffer through you singing
have
that.
Have you seen Lydia? Lydia the tattooed lady. She doesn't, as far as I'm aware, have any, but, you know. There's time. Isn't that right, babe?
Well, this is a good place to save.
It's a great place to save. We're on the cusp of an adventure!
Yeah.
One extra typo as a treat.
Yeah.
Only little a typo. Let's do a save. Let's do a whole new save. A new fantastic point of view. Well, that was fun.
It was. So next week we'll be back.
Yes.
I don't know with what yet.
Depends on the weather. Well, we might not be back depending on the weather. I actually don't know what the weather's supposed to look like.
But yeah, for me to be art streams, I do not want it to be above.
No, you stick to your tablet.
Yeah. It gets cooled down now, but earlier that was not fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, yeah, thank you for dropping by.
Thank you so much for dropping by. I had a good time.
Mm-hmm.
I hope
Same.
you had a good time. And yeah.
See you around.
We'll be back when we're back.
Yep.
See you around. Thanks for coming. Until next time. Hope you'll feel well. Hope you'll be well. And good night.
Bye.
Bye bye.